It's time for Neville Tiger Football on the Neville Tiger Network. Neville Tiger Football on the Neville Tiger Network is presented by Parker Alexander Law, Family Solutions, Go Family Health, Sonic Drive-In on North 18th Street, Tenori's on Louisville, Martinez Chiropractic, James Machine Works, Mama DeLuca's Pizza on Lammy Lane, Origin Bank, David's Mobile Detail and Wash, Nuke's Eatery, 3B Equipment Rental, Neela Title Company, The Levy Grill, Liz McQueen, and Dr. Jeff Antelone, periodontist. Now let's head out to the Family Solutions broadcast booth for the pregame show with Stuart Shelby, Robert Lane, and Jason Ewing.
Welcome, everyone, to the first round of the Class 4A state playoffs here in the LHSAA. Good evening from Bill Ruppel Stadium here in the Family Solutions broadcast booth. I'm Stuart Shelby, and we'll be bringing you tonight's contest between your Neville Tigers and the visiting Minden Crimson Tide. Minden comes in with a 4-6 record on the year. The Tigers with an 8-1 record. You might remember a couple of weeks ago we played the Tide in our district. We were victorious 30-0. But now it's the playoffs where you win, you move on, you lose, you go home. So the Tigers' goal tonight is to slide right in those playoffs. We'll talk about that and maybe some brackets, a lot of stuff to get to here in the pregame show right here on the Neville Tiger Network. And we also welcome everybody in who's listening on Sunny 98.3 FM. Robert Lane will join us later on in the pregame. Jason Ewing will check in as well. But before all that, we're going to take you into the vault with some more Neville legends in this segment from Neil Shaw.
It's time for another installment of Neville Legends, where I mine deep into the vault of the black and gold to find those nuggets of Neville history. Now that the regular season has ended, it's time to focus on the playoffs, a step-by-step process to get to the Superdome and, of course, that title of the state championship. Neville has drawn Minden in the first round game, but let's take a look back at some of the other championships that Neville has been able to accomplish. Following state championships in the 80s, it wasn't until 1995 that Neville captured another title, a 5A state championship, by routing Hanville in the Superdome. After that, it was a 14-year drought until the Tigers captured another state title.
2009, freshman year, John. Talk to me about that one.
Special year. New kid on the block. I think first freshman to play varsity in a long time, so it's a lot to learn in a short time, but I did learn a lot.
And a 95-yard reception.
Yes.
Superdome.
Yes.
Let's go ahead. 95-yard reception, Superdome.
The line of scrimmage was the 5-yard line when Taylor Birch connected with John Diarse to produce this 95-yard touchdown, which at the time was the record for a touchdown pass in a Superdome high school football classic.
Superdome. 2011, undefeated year, John. Come on, man.
We had the right pieces. We had a great senior class that year. Ricky Wyatt, Javante Goldman, all those guys. And, man, I was just able to follow the lead and do my part. And, I mean, undefeated season. What other way to do it?
All right, let's come on down here now. John.
Yes.
2012. Missed it by that much. What do you think, man?
Let's just say other teams started kind of figuring some stuff out. Let's say that. We went on a nice run in 2009, 10, and 11, and we just kind of fell short by a touchdown in 2012. So, lesson learned, but great experience nevertheless.
Well, early on you got that championship taste in the 5A ranks in 1995. That never left you. You had the pleasure of coaching 6 state championship games, and you came away with 4. What's the feeling about that?
But, great accomplishment, certainly. Satisfaction in knowing what you did here as a coach, you and your staff, and along with those players. The work you put in, you come out at the end with a championship trophy. That's what you're chasing at the end of the beginning of the year, and you hope at the end of the year you have it. And to do that for 4 times as a head coach was something that I'll certainly never forget. Take great pleasure in those staffs and the players, those teams, the parents, the spirit groups, everybody involved it takes to get to a championship season. So certainly great memories I'll never forget. Thank you.
So, history has repeated itself to the fact that Neville had played Minden in the regular season and now in the 2021 first-round playoffs in hopes of moving along in the bracket.
Another great segment from Neil Shaw interviewing former Tiger John Diars. And, man, what an impact he made in the black and gold. Folks, we're in pregame here as we await the kickoff between your Neville Tigers and the Minden Crimson Tide. We're going to take a quick 2-minute break. When we come back, we'll have more pregame. Check in with Mr. Pickham Grissom after this break, right here on the Neville Tiger Network and Sunday 98.3.
Baton Rouge, Shreveport, New Orleans.
Attorneys from all over our state are flocking to our area to handle your injury case. I'm Chad Carter.
And I'm Kevin Alexander. We didn't come in from out of town to take your case.
If you've been injured, come see us at Parker Alexander. We live and work right here in Northeast Louisiana.
Remember, we don't get paid unless you get paid. So we're here to handle your case personally.
I'm Dr. Scott Shelby with Family Solutions. When you hear the words Family Solutions, you may not know that we're a comprehensive, strength-based counseling and psychiatric clinic. Family Solutions provides psychiatric care, individual and couples therapy, child and adolescent counseling, psychological testing, medication management. We also provide occupational therapy, physical therapy, speech therapy, and ABA therapy in one convenient location. For more information on how we can help your family today, visit FamilySolutionsCounseling.org.
Mama DeLuca's pizzas are custom made, fresh to order right in front of you. We offer 3 different sizes of pizza, 9, 12, or 14. Mama DeLuca's pizza is prepared to your order. The pizza cooks in less than 3 minutes. We have 16 different toppings to choose from, 8 unique sauces to complete your pizza. In addition to pizzas, we offer to our customers boneless wings with your choice of a dipping sauce. Mama DeLuca's Pizza offers delicious garlic Parmesan breadstick, freshly made to order pasta noodles. We're Mama DeLuca's Pizza in the subway on Lammy Lane, and we hope to see you soon.
CarTown is your used car giants, and we're crushing the competition's high prices. Smashing bad credit. Scooping up the best vehicles around, bringing them home to you. And we're providing you with a giant inventory, ensuring we have the car you want. Shop online at usedcargiants.com and buy with one click. CarTown at the foot of the Louisville Bridge.
As you see the little ones, the Sally Humble cheerleaders who did a great job at the pep rally this morning, and they're going to be out here as a little support for the cheerleaders out here. So we might set a record for the most cheerleaders at a football game in Neville Tiger history this evening. So stay tuned for that. We're going to check our record books on all that. But we are in pregame here in the Family Solutions broadcast booth. So we welcome you in. If you're trying to find the Neville versus Minden matchup, it's right here on the Neville Network in Sunday 98.3 FM. And as we do every week, we're going to check in with our just picking guru, Mr. Pickham Grissom. That's Neville coach Vince Burks, as he gives you a look at this year's playoffs. Take it away, Vince.
Once again, folks, it's Mr. Pickham coming to you this week with a special playoff edition of Mr. Pickham's Pick. We got a lot of local teams still involved in the playoffs. Let's get started with 5A. In Class 5A, 3 teams remain, all 3 of those teams out of the same district. And all 3 of those teams actually claimed a share of the 2 5A title. The first, the Washington Lions. They've bounced back big under first-year head coach Todd Garvin. I think that they'll continue their run as they beat Sulphur this week, 28-16. Also in Class 5A, the Westmoreland Rebels. They started out the gate slow with 3 losses, but everyone knows that this is their time of the year. I think that they'll bounce back and they'll win big in the playoffs over North Shore. They'll win 41-7. And last but not least, the Ruston Bearcats. They started out the gates very hot. With only 2 losses this year, they come in at number 5 in Class 5A. They'll get back smoking this week. They'll beat Covington by the score of 38-16. In Class 3A, 5 teams remain. All 5 of those teams are out of the same district, Class 2 3A, one of the most powerful districts in the state. The number 1 seed in 3A belongs to the Sterlington Panthers. They've been number 1 pretty much all season. They're number 2 in my rankings, and they're undefeated. I think that they'll stay that way with a shutout over Douglas, 51-8. The Watchman Wildcats, they're back in the playoffs under Maurice Pollard. After a hiatus last year with COVID, they've bounced back. They come in at the 18th seed, which means that they'll go on the road. I think that they'll pull the upset in Class 3A. They'll win over 15th seed of the Raps, 24-23. Also in Class 3A, Union Parish. They're fresh off the dome last year, and they feel like they have something to prove. They came up just short versus Madison Prep in 2020. 2021 is a new year. They'll continue. They'll win big over Mansfield, 44-24. Also in Class 3A, the Lutcher Tigers will face our very own Carroll Bulldogs. Carroll has experienced the highs and lows this year, and honestly, they have a bad draw in the playoffs. Lutcher is a traditional program. Although Carroll has done well, I think the season ends for Coach Tank Washington. Carroll loses this game 30-22. And last but not least, in Class 3A, the Richwood Rams, they're back in the playoffs under Marcus Yanez's second year. They'll face the number 2 seeded Abbeville. Abbeville will be a way too much for them. They'll put up a fight, but they'll lose on the road 38-20. In Class 2A, unless you've been hiding under a rock, you should know how I feel about General Trash. They're number 1 in my power rankings, but they're number 3 overall in Class 2A. They got a good bracket, and I think that this bracket will lead them to the Dome in December. But first, they'll start off with a huge win over Northeast, 53-14. Also, their District 4 Mangum Dragons, they've been kind of up and down this year with the loss last week over OCS. I think they'll bounce back. They'll win over Capital, 40-6. The Darbone Woods Wolves, they've been a bit of a surprise this year to some in Coach Tommy Tharp's first year. Although Coach Tommy Tharp is used to success, I don't think that they're going to get past Franklin in the first round. They'll lose on the road, 21-20. The Meat Tigers as well, everyone knows about them. They've dropped down to Class 2A, and they're just as strong, if not stronger. They'll beat Delhi Charter 61-6. Red River versus Rayville. Nothing much to talk about here. Rayville has a great season, but Red River ends the Hornets season by the score of 48-18. And perhaps the game of the week in Class 1A, it'll be the Lincoln Prep versus Delhi Bears. This game will be good because both teams are evenly matched, and in Class 1A, they're kind of a rival, but I think that Delhi is going to lose this game. Their season ends. Lincoln Prep wins 26-22. Also in Class 1A, Select, which is also known as Division 4, we have 3 teams involved. All 3 teams are of the same district. OCS will face their rival Cedar Creek. They've already beat Cedar Creek once this year by 11 points. I think that they'll win by 10 this week. They'll win 38-28. And the St. Frederick's Warriors are in the playoffs again under Coach Andy Robinson. They'll have a tall task as they face Opelousas Catholic in the first round. St. Fred pulls off the upset on the road. They'll win 21-20. Class 4A, you'll find my feature game when the Neville Tigers face the Minden Crimson Tide here at Bill Ruppel Stadium. This will be the second time this year that the Tigers will face Minden. An earlier season win versus Minden in Minden, followed by this week at home at Neville. Ironically, last week the Tigers also faced Minden twice, with the first game being a win here at Neville and a quarterfinal win in Minden. If you've watched the game, you know it's a Marion Elam time when the Tigers play the Crimson Tide. In 3 games, Elam has 4 interceptions and a touchdown versus the Crimson Tide. This game will be a first-round epic battle between district rivals, and I think that when it's all said and done, the better team will win. But before I give you my prediction, I'm going to go to my special guest picker, my mini-me, Mrs. Mini Pick'em, Vinay Burks.
The Tigers win big, 45-0. Go Tigers!
Once again, folks, it's been Mr. Pick'em with your round 1 picks. See you again next week for round 2. I'm out.
Always fun to check in with Pick'em Grissom, and we enjoyed his picks. The playoff edition of his segment. As you see the Tigers, the line starting to form there in front of the inflatable Tigers. The Tigers are waiting to take the field. We are still in pregame here for this Neville versus Minden first round playoff game here at Bill Ruppel Stadium. We're going to take a quick break, a 2-minute break. When we return, we'll have more pregame. Check in with Jared Floyd for our weather forecast for tonight, as well as some keys to tonight's game as we bring Robert Lane into the broadcast. So stay tuned for that right here on the Neville Tiger Network and Sunny 98.3.
Hey Neville Tiger Nation, this season if you find yourself feeling a little under the weather, visit Go Family Health on North 18th Street. They cover flu shots, sports physicals, sick visits, annual visits, or if nothing is wrong, they can do your regular checkup. Go Family Health has a happy staff, clean office, and they can take care of all your family's health care needs.
This is Tiffany Terra with Go Family Health. We love our Neville Tigers, and we want to thank all of Neville Nation for always supporting Go Family Health.
My name's Nicole, and I chose Neela Dental. I chose them because of the IV sedation that they offered. I'm so less anxious about having anything done now. You can have a lot of work done at one time. You don't have to worry about the pain or the numbing or the drilling or anything like that. It's been a blessing. They actually care about what they do, and they want you to be confident. I've been to like 2 or 3 different dentists. It's like, seriously, I really like Neela. Start smiling today.
You told me one call.
You told me you'll get it done.
I called.
But never got you.
Instead, I was handed off to someone else.
In fact, I never even met you.
Are you even for real?
Don't be misled. If you've been injured, you deserve to meet with the actual attorney you saw on TV.
At Parker Alexander, you'll meet with me.
Or me.
We'll fight to get the money you deserve.
Remember, there's never a fee unless we get money for you, and that's for real.
Being a strong team means accomplishing great things by working together. Being a Neville Tiger means striving for excellence in all things. Origin Bank and Neville High School share a long history of making a difference in our community. Together with the Food Bank of Northeast Louisiana, we're able to provide meals to children, families, and seniors facing hunger in Northeast Louisiana. Origin Bank and Neville Tiger football, always a winning combination. Origin Bank, member FDIC.
All right, everybody, welcome back into the Family Solutions broadcast booth. Stuart Shelby and Robert Lane, Jason Ewing here to bring you tonight's playoff game between the Crimson Tide of Minden and your Neville Tigers. Just glad you're here joining us on the Neville Tiger Network and Sunny 98.3 FM. And as we bring Robert into this
And the thing about the playoffs is everybody's record is 0-0 now. So it's each game each week that matters. So Neville's got to come out, start fast, and get the momentum going, and hopefully come out on top. And let's look forward to next week.
Yeah, definitely looking forward to next week. And as you see the scene here. The Tigers still waiting to emerge from the locker room. Minden is just congregating in their end zone. That would be the north end zone here at Bill Ruppel Stadium. The Tigers are, there they come out of the locker room. They're going to be donning the white pants and the black tops here for this first round playoff game. Minden in white tops and their crimson pants, as well as the crowd is filtering in here at the Bill student section. It was a game day theme today. Everybody's wearing jerseys, so they had some interesting ones at the press box at the pep rally this morning. Glad to see the pep rallies back in the auditorium, and it was a good one to say the least. But Robert, when you were playing, did you ever play a team twice in a season?
Yes. Believe it or not, our senior year, we played Minden the last game of the season.
Yeah.
At Minden, and we played them in the first round of the playoffs the next week here at Neville.
Yeah.
And so it's that was really strange.
Exactly.
The same
back
opponent
to
back to back. At least we've had a game or two since we played Minden. But yes, to answer the question, we played Minden and won both of those games. But it was different, but the good thing is you've seen them, you know what to expect, and you can't. The only thing that I fear for Neville is that you don't let your guard down. We beat them once, 30-0, but you have to forget that game. This is a new game. It's the playoffs, so you can't slip up. You got to continue the momentum and treat this as a new week and act like that game was never played. So hopefully the Tigers can come out and bring it to them, start fast and get going early and complete this game with a victory.
Yeah, you're definitely right. As you should be able to see the Tigers lining up there in – there they are in the Tiger Head there. It's Military Appreciation Week here. There, Veterans Day coming yesterday, and the Tigers down in the flags of the 4 military units, as well as the American flag as they're ready to come out of the tunnel. So just as we wait, there comes the Minden Crimson Tide out of their side. But we've got here, we're still waiting for the Tigers to come here. We're going to get to Robert's keys of the game here in just a minute, as well as our weather report from Jared Floyd. So you see these Tigers getting ready to come out here. The smoke, there's the smoke coming through. We'll see if they'll let them loose here. Here they come. As you see them come out of the tunnel. Tigers coming out, ready to start this playoff run. Robert, 5 games possible to play in this 32-team bracket. Tigers got to start with a win here to move on. They'll face, if the winner of this contest will face the winner of Bel Air and Carencro next Friday night. So that's something we will be watching for as well. As we get to the captains, here are the captains. Before we get to the captains, let's go quickly to our weather forecast, and Jared Floyd will be just check in with him, and we'll be right back.
Hey guys, thanks so much. Obviously, welcome to week 1 of the playoffs, and hopefully it is a long and profitable run for the Neville Tigers. Cooler, drier air will be punching in as we head through the nighttime hours tonight, and with that, temperatures falling pretty quickly. We'll probably see kickoff temperature in the low end of the 60s. It'll probably feel a little bit cooler than that, and then falling eventually perhaps even into the low 50s before the night's over. Winds will shift from the west to the northwest. Other than that, clear skies. Should be a beautiful night for football. Guys, enjoy the game. Have a great call.
Well, thanks to Jared Floyd for hooking us up with that weather report. You see that north wind starting to blow. It's been a nice day, beautiful night for football here, Robert, and it is they're going to start cooling off as we get ready for duck season starting. It's youth hunt around here.
It's a good time of the year.
Did you see the Tiger captains? That's Ben Landry, number 88, and Derek Harris, number 96.
Good afternoon, gentlemen. Shake hands. Introduce yourselves.
Let's go down to the coin toss and Jason Ewing.
First off, I want to say congratulations, gentlemen, for making it this far in the playoffs. Best of luck to you. My name is Justin Keys. I'll be your head referee for tonight. This is Mr. Greg Peters, who'll be your umpire tonight. Okay? You are team captains. As team captains, y'all need to act as such. Make sure y'all take care of anything on your sideline, your side of the field, before we have to. I'd rather y'all take care of it amongst yourselves than us take care of it with a 15-yard penalty, right? Let's have a good one tonight, gentlemen. Make sure we get after each other, but keep it clean. Got it? All right. Neville, you'll be the home team tonight in the black jerseys. Minden, you'll be the visiting team in the white jersey. As the visiting team, you get to call the coin toss. Here's the coin. The LHSA side is heads. The state of Louisiana is tails. What is your call going to be? He calls heads. I'm going to flip it, guys. I'm going to let it land. Here we go. It is heads. What's your call? They want to defer. Okay? So you. All right.
All right.
So you got,
There's a discussion.
What are we going to have, guys? What we got? Coach told us receive. That's what y'all want? Okay. We're going to receive. All right. Which side do y'all want to defend? You want to defend the clock, correct? Okay. So turn this way.
All right. You heard it there. Thanks, Jason and Trey, for getting that. The
coin toss can always be a little difficult.
It's always
can be confusing.
The captains for Minden were the quarterback, Andrew Cooper, who we'll talk about being back this week. Didn't see him there in week 9. Isaiah Thornton, number 12, and actually number 17, Zedekiah Harris, and number 65, Chase Hammonds. Actually, yeah, that's right. It's number 8, Isaiah Thornton. He is a senior. So we got that moving through. We are about ready for kickoff, a couple of minutes away as the Tiger Band's about to play the national anthem. But we're going to step away for a 1-minute break here. And when we return, we will have the kickoff for you right here on the Neville Tiger Network and Sunny 98.3.
Call David's Mobile Detail and Power Wash for all your detailing and power washing needs and soft washing capabilities, too. They detail cars, trucks, ATVs, UTVs, boats, and even planes. They offer commercial and residential hot water power washing on nearly all surfaces, including concrete, wood, and stucco. Give them a call, 547-3233, or visit them online at davidsmobiledetail.com or stop by 2501 Washington Street in Monroe. David's Mobile Detail and Wash, proud supporter of Neville Tiger football.
Let Tenori's own Louisville help you with your special gift needs, offering a wide variety of products to make any Tiger happy. Go visit Tenori's, located at 801 Louisville Avenue, or give them a call at 318-325-4100. That's Tenori's on Louisville.
Welcome back here to Neville as we are in pregame. We are awaiting the national anthem here as the Tigers salute to the military service men and women continues here as we're going to check in with the Neville High School marching band for the national anthem. Great job there by the Tiger Marching Band of our nation's national anthem. Real quick, Robert, for kickoff, let's get to Robert Lane's keys to the game.
Yes, Stuart, as I mentioned earlier in pregame, the offense, Neville's offense has got to come out and continue to start fast as we've done the last couple of weeks, and we got to protect the ball. No turnovers. Don't give them any momentum. And defensively, we've got to stop the running game. Number 4, Dalen Robinson for Minden is a big, strong, tough back. We saw that when we played him earlier this year. He's a good player. And we got to put pressure on this quarterback. Number 2, Andrew Cooper, who we did not see. He was out against us earlier in the year.
Yeah, you did not see him. And, you know, you talked about the Robinson kid, I believe, who came in, was the de facto quarterback against the Tigers. And he was a very dynamic runner. But we'll see what Cooper brings to the table. Glad that young man is back and ready to go. So we are about ready to kick off things here as we move to the first quarter. Your first quarter tonight is brought to you by Cartown. Appreciate Dino Taylor and the crew for stepping up and taking over the first quarter sponsorship here for the playoffs, and we'll be checking in with him. You'll see his truck running by here as the cheerleaders throw the footballs at halftime. So Tommaso Polverari set to kick it off for the Tigers. I think my dad actually figured out how to say his last name.
Took to the playoffs.
Deep for the Crimson Tide is, I believe, 31. That's Donovan Robinson. No, it's actually 24. As Polverari's doesn't matter as his kick goes into the end zone. Back deep was Dalen Robinson. I believe that was 41. I couldn't tell, but it was Robinson, and it didn't matter because he kicked it over to everybody's head for a touchback. And, you know, another member of our broadcast team that you don't hear from a lot, Jay Traylor, is back here with us. He'll be providing the stats. If you follow us on Twitter, at Neville Network, okay, at Neville Network, we'll tweet out links to stats so that you can follow that link for real-time stats throughout the game, and tell Jay thanks the next time you see him. So, all right, here comes the Minden Crimson Tide as they go under center with Andrew Cooper. They're going to turn and hand it off. I believe that's Robinson, and he's going to be stopped for a loss as the Tigers just pounced all over that play. A loss of 2. Going to set up 2nd down and 12 for Minden.
Yeah, Stuart, we saw this when we played them earlier this year. Minden will line up in the wing tee, you know, kind of old school, you know, running game, but then they'll be in the shotgun and try to throw it. And number 2, Andrew Cooper, he's got a good arm, and he's a senior. He showed that he can throw the football. So, you know, they come out here at wing tee, and looks like they're bunched up again, and 2 back in the backfield going to run the ball here.
Turn around, and they hand this one to Robinson, this time trying the right side, and nothing there. He's going to get no gain on 2nd down as the Tiger push was right there. Looks like Fobbs White and Anichi Sledge just overpowering that Minden offensive line here early in this football game. 3rd down and 12 upcoming for the Crimson Tide.
Yeah, good job there. You know, this can be a little difficult. You got to play assignment football when they come out and line up in the wing tee. You know, he can hand the veer or the dive just then, and the quarterback can then pull it and either run it or pitch it. So, you know, you got to pay attention and play assignment football. Now they're in the spread.
Yeah, here's Cooper. They're going to hand it across. No, he's going to keep it himself. They faked the sweep, and they gave it to the running back, Thornton, or really a wide receiver across the middle, and nothing doing for him. I believe that's Kendall January that got in there to make that stop for the Tigers. And a loss of 1 makes it 4th and 13, and the Crimson Tide is going to have to punt. You know, this defense, I was talking with Coach Collins earlier today, and we were talking about that streak of scoreless streak they have. Yeah. And they are really taking pride in this. And he was really proud against Huntington last year with the whole second half, pretty much with the 2 JV and freshmen in there holding that 0 on the board. Here's the punt from Cooper. It's away. That's Elam up to receive it. Ball's on the ground, and I think Minden has fallen on it. Elam comes up to grab it, gets hit right after he receives it. The ball pops out. Minden has recovered on their own 40-yard line. So the defense is going to have to go back out there.
Yeah, tough special teams turnover there, and that's what I was talking about in pregame, protect the football. You can't give these guys any spark, any reason to play. The defense gets a 3 and out, and we fumble the punt there. So defense has got to come back on the field and get another 3 and out. And you got to make up your mind whether or not you're going to catch that ball or let it go. Elam had a little indecision there, and it cost him.
All right, Cooper from the shotgun. Robinson behind him. He's going to turn, hand it to Robinson. Once again, no running room for that young man. He's going to lose a couple on the play. Who was first in there? That's Isaiah Brown, I believe, number 90.
Yeah, it was a whole gang of Tigers. I think Hinton Roberts was up there. They're just flying to the football. They're coming downhill pretty fast and meeting these running backs as soon as they're getting the ball from the quarterback.
Definitely. The Tigers have a big advantage on the defensive line here. I'd like to say hey to our man Sean Hollister up there. He's listening or watching it live in Memphis, Tennessee. So we thanks for him, and he's definitely an integral part of helping us get this Neville Network going. Andrew Cooper looking to throw it, and Kendall January hemmed him up for a sack. That's going to be a big loss on the play as he wanted to go deep, and just Kendall wouldn't let him do it.
Yeah, Neville did a good job of playing coverage, and January just got free there. It was more of a coverage sack than anything. The quarterback held it, and January did a good job of taking him down for a sack.
The ball's placed back at the Minden 30. That's going to bring up 3rd down and 20 for the Crimson Tide. They go spread again. 2 receivers to the far side, 2 to the near. Robinson standing behind Cooper. They're going to look to throw it to him, and he's looks to get him on the screen and can't hook up. Ball's incomplete, and the Tide's going to have to punt this one away. So the Tide have run 6 plays and gained negative 13 yards.
Yep. And
Tiger defense is doing its job.
Yeah, same story last week. Against Huntington, the Tiger defense has really been tough. They're really coached up. Right there on 3rd down, they had a spy for the quarterback, and it was almost like they knew the screen was coming. Coach Collins has done such a great job with this defense, and they've really taken to it.
Here's the punt again by Cooper. This one's a low roller. Elam's going to take it around the Neville 35-yard line. He's got room on the near sideline. There's a flag come in. They're late. He's going to rush it back up to the 34-yard line of Minden. But something, I don't know if that's a –
It's going to be crackback is what it looked like. I think they're going to get Hinton for putting a shot on somebody. Yeah, it looked like number 17 for Minden. And that's a new rule that, back when I played and we all played, that was legal. Past few years, that has been changed.
Let's check it out here on the Parker Alexander replay.
I got him for
it was a block in the back. Yeah, block in the back. That happened around the 48. It's going to step it back across the 50 to the Neville 43-yard line. I believe that's where they're going to mark it. Yes, 43. So that's where the Tigers will take their first offensive snap from their own 43-yard line.
And Stewart, even if he would have been in front of the defender's face, that still would have been a penalty. You can't come back against the grain and block anymore. You've just got to kind of shield the guys.
Here's the Tiger offense. Last time they showed up, A.J. Allen had 2 straight rushing touchdowns. This time it's going to be offsides against Minden as they blow this play dead. Looks like one of the defensive linemen got a little jump. There we go, offsides against the Tide. That's going to step it off 5 yards, make it 1st down and 5 for the Tigers, and the ball will be placed at the 48-yard line now of Neville. So 2 receivers to the far side. A.J. Allen directly behind Batterford. As the Tigers still awaiting their first official play. Turn, hand this to A.J. Allen off the right side. He's following Big Will Campbell. He's got a man trying to shake a tackler, and he's going to be brought down. A nice gain there out past the 30 of Minden to the 28-yard line. There's a flag there at the end. I don't know if there's a little jawing going on, but it's going to be a sonic drive-in first down for the Tigers. Let's see what this call is.
It's going to be against Minden, unnecessary roughness on 18.
Got it. We will see, as a nice job of following his block there by A.J. As you saw Big Will going down the field. That is a personal foul against Minden. That'll step it off half the distance, I believe, about. So from the 28, it's going to go down to the 14. And the Tigers will set up shop there, 1st and 10 from the Minden 14-yard line.
Yeah, they just ran the counter play and or the power play. Will pulled, and it was all green grass, and A.J. had his hand on Will's hip, and Will cleaned up the extras, and it was a big play there on first down.
All right, 7:22 to go here in the first quarter as the Tigers on their first offensive drive. Same formation. Going to move Aaron Jackson across the formation. A.J. Allen has it. He scores. Right off right tackle, a 14-yard touchdown. A.J. Allen puts the Tigers on top for the first time this evening.
Yeah, great run. Great job by the offensive line. It looked like Minden just kind of were trying to cause a pile there with their defensive linemen and let their linebackers make the play, but A.J. shot through there so fast, I don't even know if anybody got a hand on him.
Got a hand on him. It was untouched from 14 yards out. Here's Briard and Nabnett to try the extra point. Drew Jarrell handles the deep snapping duties for the Tigers. Here's the snap. It's down. The kick is up. And it's good. 7:06 to go in the first quarter. Tigers lead the Tide 7-0. We'll take a 1-minute break. Be back on the other side here on the Neville Network and Sunny 98.3.
Go. At Nukes, we love to share great food, to delight with new flavors, to celebrate every bite. Join us at Nukes Eatery.
CarTown is your used car giants, and we're providing you with a giant inventory, ensuring we have the car you want. Shop online at usedcargiants.com and buy with one click. CarTown at the foot of the Louisville Bridge.
Hi, I'm Luke, and I'm smiling thanks to Neville Dental. I've never had to wait to get in the door. They're always ready to see me, always ready to take me in at the appointment. From the front office, the front desk, all the way back to the dentist. It was just a pleasant experience. They really keep you on time and help you get in and out the door. I didn't use my teeth as much when I was small before, but now that I've had braces, my Neville Dental, I feel a lot more confident about my smile. That's a pretty good feeling. Start smiling today.
All right, welcome back to the Family Solutions broadcast booth. Tommaso Polverari he's going to get his own onside kick as they get the onside kick right there, and he follows his ball, and he's recovered an onside kick.
I love it.
Tommaso Polverari, and he took off running after that.
He was going to score.
The Tigers right there. Let's see if we can't get that replay. Here on the Parker Alexander replay, here it is. As you see, it was a perfect onside kick. He takes it about the 48, and he gives an extra 5 or 6 yards. And, you know, they were talking about that young man just really embracing being in America and enjoying this football. It definitely wants to stay.
Yeah, it's been really fun watching his development, you know, from the beginning of the season all the way to now.
Yeah.
He's really – it's good to see a kid like that have success.
All right, Tigers with the wide out to the far side and the near side. They're going to turn. Nope. Batterford's going to have this. He's going to follow Big Will Campbell. He's got a lot of running room. Will's blocked about 2 guys. He's going to be forced out of bounds at around the 18-yard line. Nice run there from the Tiger QB as there was a couple of guys that just didn't want to engage.
They were running backwards away from Will.
You'll see and there's a coach. That guy, see, there we go.
He's smart.
He's smart, and he was trying to get him, and they finally forced him out. So a nice run from Batterford. Takes it to the 18-yard line of Minden. A.J. Allen in the backfield. He's going to have it here. He's got a little runner. Makes a cut around the 13. He's going to be brought down at the 11. Nice running in traffic.
Yeah.
I mean, he really didn't have much of a lane there, but you could just see his vision.
Yeah, his vision and his balance and his feet are so – I mean, he's improved so much from last year.
Yeah.
I mean, he was the number 2 back last year backing up Bird.
Yeah.
And he was impressive last year, but he has made a huge jump, and it's been really fun to watch him develop this year.
Yeah, just under 6:25 to go here in the first quarter. Tigers have it 2nd and 4 from the Minden 11. Going to turn, hand it to A.J. again. He's got a little running room, and he's going to have the sonic first down as he crosses the 10 to around the 8-yard line. It'll be 1st and goal for the Tigers.
Yeah, Minden had a little penetration right there, and A.J. was able to get through to get the first down. Looked like the play kind of broke down on the backside, but A.J. was good enough to get enough for the first down there.
Here's the snap. Nope, one of the Tigers moved. I believe that's Logan Smith, and he's patting himself on the head. He's just like, I know, it's my fault.
Yep.
Going to back him up 5. It'll be 1st and goal now from the 13.
Yeah, I tried to hard count him maybe, and it takes all 11. You know, you got to hold your water and stay in there. That can be a real benefit to you as an offense, especially against a very good defense. You know, you can kind of keep them on their heels with the snap count, and unfortunately had a 5-yard penalty there. Back us up.
And we'll have scores from around the area. You'll see it on the ticker coming on the bottom. We'll have updated stuff. We'll be watching that first-round matchup between Karen Crow and Bel Air, as well as a few other 4A deals. They hand this to A.J. on the sweep around the left side. He makes a spin move around the 10. He's going to get back to the original line of scrimmage, and that's going to be about it, as it'll force the Tigers to look at 2nd down and goal from the 8.
Yeah, I like the call there. They're trying to run the outside zone play or the stretch play.
Yeah.
And it stretches the defense. It looked like Batterford and A.J., you can tell that they just maybe put that in this week because the mesh point was not very sound, but he was able to get the ball to A.J., and it was a good play.
All right, now the Tigers split out 2 to the near side. That's Jackson and Menzina. They're going to turn, not hand it to A.J. That's Batterford's going to take it inside the 5 to the 3. And that's where it'll be 3rd down and goal as A.J. with the little zone read right there. Actually, they're going to mark it right around the 5. So that'll be 3rd down and goal from the 5.
Yeah, it looked like maybe did Batterford pull it and keep it up in there?
Yeah, he kept it.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
He kind of got wadded up, and it was hard to tell who exactly had it. But.
Yeah, 4 minutes, 30 seconds to go here in the first quarter. Tigers driving, trying to add to their 7-0 lead. Batterford has it, hands this to A.J. He's got a little running room. He's going to be short of the goal line. They're going to say he's about a half-yard short, and the Tigers will have a decision to make, but I think it's an easy one as they have about a half a yard to go here. 4th and goal, the Tigers trying to get quick to the line. They're going to set this up. And now a Crimson Tide lineman has jumped off sides, and that'll make it a few inches closer. So now it's truly on the half-yard line.
Yep.
As Coach Birch is wanting to talk to his quarterback there. All right, Batterford's back into the huddle. Tiger's going to come up with a tight formation. We'll see if Batterford goes under center here. Might be trying something a little new here. Batterford is under center. A turn, he has it. He's going to hand it to A.J. He's going to be in for the score. That's his 2nd touchdown of the night. This one coming from a yard out. The Tigers tackling 6 more. But that might be the first time I've seen the Tigers go under center this year.
Yeah, I was expecting the quarterback sneak right there, and they just ran the dive play to A.J., and, like you said, they only had to get a half yard. So, good play, great drive, put points on the board. Obviously great running by A.J. and Brett Batterford. So, good job to finish with points.
All right, Briard and Abnett set to kick this away. Brett Baniford's going to hold Drew Jarrell on the snap. Snap is back. The kick is up. And it's good. 3:33 to go in the first quarter. Tigers lead the Tide 14-0. We'll be back after this 1-minute break right here on the network and Sunny 98.3.
Let Tenori's on Louisville help you with your special gift needs, offering a wide variety of products to make any Tiger happy. Go visit Tenori's, located at 801 Louisville Avenue, or give them a call at 318-325-4100. That's Tenori's on Louisville.
Do you suffer from frequent back or neck pain? Were you in an accident and can't get rid of those constant aches? Maybe you're someone who deals with chronic migraines and tension headaches. It might be time to see how Martinez Chiropractic can help you. The goal of Martinez Chiropractic is to reduce or eliminate pain in just a few sessions using the latest in chiropractic technology. Don't suffer in pain another day. Call Martinez Chiropractic today at 318-654-4310 or see them in person, 1828 Tower Drive in Monroe.
Welcome back here to the Family Solutions broadcast booth. We are 3 minutes and 33 seconds away from concluding the Cartown first quarter. That ball is going to be taken in by Robinson around the 4-yard line, and the Tigers are going to bottle him up at the 15. Great coverage there from the Tigers as Paul Ferrari's kick came up just a little bit short of the end zone.
Yeah, great coverage there, and that's been something that's been great all year, really.
Yeah.
And it's a huge weapon. You can kick it deep and stop them, inside the 20-yard line. It makes it very difficult on the offense.
Definitely. I mean that has been a case. I don't recall the special teams have had a big return or anything on punts or anything like that here thus far. Or at least to this point this season. There, Minden back into the old wing tee. They're going to turn, hand it off to Robinson. He's got a little running room as he's broken free. He's around the 50-yard line, and Jalen Blackston's going to ride him down at the Neville 46.
Yep, and that's part of the wing tee. You're going to pop some plays like that.
Yeah.
One man gets out of his gap, and it hits so quick that it once he hits the line, and number 4, that's who I talked about before the game, Dalen Robinson.
Yeah.
He's a good back. He's strong. He's pretty fast, and he popped it there for a big gain.
Yeah, nice job by Minden right there. They're not done here. I mean, we are in the first quarter.
Yeah.
But the Tigers' defense giving up, it really is the first big play in like 3 games.
Yep. That was it was one gap that wasn't covered right there, and it popped.
Once again, same formation for Crimson Tide, and now we're going to take a timeout. Timeout, Minden. So we're going to take one, too. A 1-minute break. We'll be back on the other side with more Neville Tiger football here on the network and Sunday 98.3.
Hey, my name is Tiffany, and I chose Neville Dental for my implants. Dr. Costello did my dental implants, and I couldn't be happier with them. I get scared, and he immediately knows how to calm me. Everyone in there is just down-to-earth nice. They always have the right answer. They always take good care of you. I've had bad experiences with other dentists, but that wasn't the case with Neville Dental. I would definitely go with them. They're awesome. You would not regret the choice. Start smiling today.
Cartown is your used car giants, and we're providing you with a giant inventory, ensuring we have the car you want. Shop online at usedcargiants.com and buy with one click. Cartown at the foot of the Louisville Bridge.
You see the Tigers break the defensive huddle there after that Minden timeout. Tigers leading the Tide 14-0 as we are back ready for action here. Andrew Cooper under center, turns, hands it to Robinson. He's looking for some running room around the right side. He's got a couple of yards there. He's hit hard and brought down around the 44-yard line. So let's call it the 43. Gain of 3, second down and 7 for the Tide.
It looked like Hinton Roberts came in there with some vengeance.
Yeah.
He was bringing the hat and got a short gain. And as Hinton came off for this play, he looked like he was limping a little bit. hopefully he can get back in there.
Yeah. You know, Hinton's had that lingering
shoulder.
And sometime I fully expect him to be right back in there. All right. Here's Minden with the 2nd down and 7. They call. They're looking to throw out of the deal. Nobody there. Trying to take a shot, looking for the tight end. That's number 84, Cameron Talley. And there was nowhere close to that one.
Yeah, it looked like it was a little miscommunication between quarterback and receiver there. And Neville had 2 defenders covering the route. Minden tried to go play action and it looked like maybe just a 1-receiver route. They were trying to take a shot and hopefully hit a big play. And it
was covered.
Yeah, it was well covered and just didn't work out.
All right, now 3rd down and 7 for the Crimson Tide as they stay in that tight formation. Tigers with 4 down linemen to combat it. Turn, hand it to Robinson. He's hit, upended. Nice play there by Elam. Come up and stuff in that hole. Gained of about 2, I'd call it, on the play, and it's going to bring up 4th down and 5 for the Tide.
And, Stuart, that was the same play that they popped earlier. It was a weak side run, and it looks like Elam, he filled the hole that time. He was there to make the tackle, and earlier it was a miscommunication, and that's why it popped. So good job by Elam coming up and making a tackle at the line of scrimmage, which he's done great all year.
Yes, definitely been great defending the run. Trajan Hannon in at linebacker for the Tigers. Are they going to try to run the option there to the wide receiver? That's 14, Cameron Mitchell. The Tigers all over it. Going to lose 6 and make that on 4th and 5, and the Tigers are going to take over on downs at their own 47-yard line.
Yeah, the speed of the Tiger defense it showed right there. They were just trying to run the option and get outside, and Neville was outside before Minden could get outside. So great job by getting the stop. He had the big play earlier in the drive, and Neville tightened up and got the stop there to give the ball back to our offense.
Minute 12 left to go here in this Cartown first quarter. Tigers trot back out there on offense, and it's been pretty, I say ho-hum, it's 14-0. They've had some nice runs, but, I mean, it's just what the Tigers have been doing so effectively over the past few weeks, running the football. Now we got another offsides against the Minden Crimson Tide.
Yeah, so it looks like Minden they're coached up. It looks like their defensive linemen are trying to dive at our offensive linemen's legs. And the reason, if you'll watch the next series, and that's why they're jumping off sides, I believe. They're jumping, trying to just dive at their feet. And what it does, they're trying to free the linebackers up to be able to run through and make the tackle and not letting our guards or center get up to the linebackers and make the block and just let A.J. go through, untouched. So they're trying to keep our offensive linemen off of the linebackers and let the linebackers try to make the play.
All right, here's Batterford. A.J. single back behind him. Robinson and Menzina out to the right side. A.J.'s got it. He's going to have the Sonic drive in on North 18th Street first down as he gets it out to the Minden 42-yard line, and that's going to move the chains.
Yeah, right there. I was watching number 62 for Minden, and he dove just straight across the line of scrimmage, trying to cut the offensive lineman's feet out from under him and tried to just create penetration,
Well, clock's running. We're at 45 seconds to go here in this first quarter. Tigers not in a hurry. Same formation. They're going to bring Menzina across it. And now a flag. We're going to have a false start against the Tigers. I really didn't see anything.
I think they're down here, maybe the receiver. Let's see. 10.
Yep, that's it. False start there on Jackson. So that's going to back them up 5, make it first down and 15. Now, ball will be placed on the 47-yard line of Minden. We'll see if we can't get a shot of all those Sally Humble cheerleaders down there.
Yeah, they're doing a good job.
A pack of them, they are.
Yep, up-and-comers.
Jackson comes across the formation, and A.J. tries the middle, gets about 4 yards on that one. Going to set up 2nd down and 11 for the Tigers, and you talked about that. Minden trying to free up the linebackers, and that time it worked.
Yeah, it's definitely something, and it looks like they're doing it with number 62. It's not all the defensive linemen, but if you watch number 62 from Minden, he's coached up to try to do that.
All right, well, there's those Sally Humble young ladies down there. We've reached the end of the first quarter. The Tigers lead the Tide 14-0. We'll take a 1-minute break. We'll be back for second quarter action right after this.
Baton Rouge, Shreveport, New Orleans.
Attorneys from all over our state are flocking to our area to handle your injury case. I'm Chad Carter.
And I'm Kevin Alexander. We didn't come in from out of town to take your case.
If you've been injured, come see us at Parker Alexander. We live and work right here in Northeast Louisiana.
Remember, we don't get paid unless you get paid. So we're here to handle your case personally.
I'm Dr. Scott Shelby with Family Solutions. When you hear the words Family Solutions, you may not know that we're a comprehensive, strength-based counseling and psychiatric clinic. Family Solutions provides psychiatric care, individual and couples therapy, child and adolescent counseling, psychological testing, medication management. We also provide occupational therapy, physical therapy, speech therapy, and ABA therapy in one convenient location. For more information on how we can help your family today, visit FamilySolutionsCounseling.org.
Here we go.
Minden's
All right, welcome back to the Family Solutions broadcast booth. We're at the start of the second quarter. Tonight's second quarter is brought to you by our good friends at Nela Dental. Really thank Ryan Rochelle and his crew of dentists up there for stepping up and sponsoring second quarter for us here in the playoffs. Batterford's looking to throw. He's got a man. That's Aaron Jackson around the 41-yard line. He's going to be wrestled out of bounds at about the 35. A nice gain on first down as they brought Jackson across the formation and almost threw just kind of a quick little out to him around the 41-yard line.
Yeah, good throw by Brett. He got his feet set and made a great throw, put it on him. And when you're in the flat like that, catching the ball, you got to have it right there in front of you. That way you can get turned upfield just like Jackson did. And he almost got the first down. I believe we got 3 yards to go. But yeah, hopefully on third down right here.
All right, they're going to bring Menzina across the formation again. He's going to reset. Hand it to A.J. Allen. He's got running room. He's going to make a cut at the 16, and he's going to score. Big hole, nice cut, and a 35-yard touchdown. A.J. Allen with his third touchdown of the night.
Yep. Great job. I was waiting for one of those to pop. He's hit it up in there last few times, and Minden's done a good job of stopping him. And that one right there, he shot out like a cannon and made a great move there to put the ball in the end zone.
I think that puts A.J. over 100 yards already here as we're 11:46 to go in the second quarter. And it's 20-0. Here's a Nabnett ready to kick it. Snaps back. The kick is up. And it's good. Tigers 21, Tide 0. We'll be right back after this 1-minute break right here on the network in Sunday 98.3.
Mama DeLuca's pizzas are custom made, fresh to order right in front of you. We offer 3 different sizes of pizzas, 9, 12, or 14. Mama DeLuca's pizza is prepared to your order. The pizza cooks in less than 3 minutes. We have 16 different toppings to choose from, 8 unique sauces to complete your pizza. In addition to pizzas, we offer to our customers boneless wings with your choice of a dipping sauce. Mama DeLuca's Pizza offers delicious garlic Parmesan breadstick, freshly made to order pasta noodles. We're Mama DeLuca's Pizza in the subway on Lammy Lane, and we hope to see you soon.
Cartown is your used car giants, and we're crushing the competition's high prices. Smashing bad credit. Scooping up the best vehicles around, bringing them home to you. And we're providing you with a giant inventory, ensuring we have the car you want. Shop online at usedcargiants.com and buy with one click. Cartown at the foot of the Louisville Bridge.
There's Paul Ferrari's kick. It's going to be taken by Robinson around the 14-yard line. That's not Robinson. That's 6. That's Jacoby Jackson as he gets it out to about the 25-yard line, and that's where Minden will take over 1st and 10 after the Tigers tacked on another 7 points. I think, do we have the replay right here on the Parker Alexander replay? Maybe we have it. We'll get it here in a minute. We'll get to that. We'll get to that after this play.
Minden's lined up in a trickery formation right here. They've got all the offensive linemen over to their bench with the receiver behind the offensive lineman. And
it's like a swinging gate.
Yeah.
We'll see what happens. See how the Tigers can defend this. They're going to pull out all the stops. They're going to throw it inside, looking for 19, Jalen Williams, and Tigers didn't bite. Well covered there by, I believe that was Elam, or no, was that Straughter on the coverage? Either way,
Straughter.
The Tigers weren't fooled. Here's the replay on that A.J. Allen touchdown. Oh, no, that's the replay. But either way, we'll get it. We'll get it. There it is. There's the seam. And just a nice cut. He just faked 22 out of his shoes. All right, still a weird formation here for Minden as they are really wide here. I think Fobbs White, he got a hand on it. Great job there by Matthew Fobbs White. It was well covered as he got through there and got his hand on Cooper's pass. He was looking for number 14, Cam Mitchell, here to the near sideline, and it was well defended there by Griffin McGee. He wouldn't have gotten much if he'd have caught it.
No, these formations are tough. You're trying to create one-on-ones as we got stuff coming on the field.
North wind has
– the cold front has arrived.
Yeah, there it is. As some of the Tiger, I guess, spirit banners are flying around. So they've got it cleaned up, but I mean that's a gust, and you can feel it.
Yeah,
look at the wind
straight out of the west,
straight out of the north.
Northwest.
That's what Jared Floyd told us. Earlier, as you see.
I mean, it has arrived. Look at that. It's shaking the goalpost.
Yeah. It's going to be a cold one at potluck tonight. I'm going to have to go back and get my
the old
stockings. Here we go. Cooper rolling out to throw. He's going to dodge one Tiger. He's dodged the second one, but the first Tiger came back and got him. The ball comes out at the end. That's Trajan Hannon, who missed him the first time, but great second effort. Gets him behind the line of scrimmage. And it's going to be down right around the 20-yard line, and it's going to be 4th down for the Crimson Tide.
Yeah, this Neville defense is really getting after it, man. They're, like you said earlier, Stuart, they're playing with a lot of pride in trying to protect this, 5-game shutout that they've had.
Here on that Parker Alexander replay, just look at the second effort here from Hannon to come back and get him.
Yeah.
Great play by that young man. All right, here we go. Here's the punt by Cooper. He gets it away. This one's going to be let go, and it's bouncing around the 40-yard line, and that's where the Tide are going to down it, and the Tigers are going to take over once again. With 10:39 to go here in the second quarter, and they lead Minden 21-0.
Yep, they've gotten out to the fast start we were talking about.
Yeah.
So it's good to see. And again, you can't say enough about this Neville defense.
It's just nothing doing. I mean, they did pop the one run, but I mean, it's just been suffocating.
Yeah, you go back to the St. Thomas More game, in which they put up points on the Tigers, and we had some issues that night of tackling in space.
Yeah,
we had them 4th and about 13, and let them complete the 4th down pass for a first down, in which they went down and scored and beat us by one point. So that's really been the last test that this Neville defense has faced.
All right, here's the Tiger offense back. They've got 2 receivers to the near side, 1 to the far. They're going to hand this one off. That's Gibson. Going to spin his way around. He's going to be close to a Sonic drive-in first down, and they say he's got it. Crosses the 50 to the Minden 49-yard line.
Yeah, good run by Gibson, and he's developed this year. It's been fun watching him. He's a good, strong runner. Did a good job there of hanging on to the football and getting the extra yards to get the first down.
And we talked about the extra receivers in there. Now the Tigers go 4 wide with A.J. Allen in the slot out there.
Yep, that's where he needs to be, is in space. There's no doubt about it. He's dangerous in space if you can get the ball to him.
They're going to turn, look to throw out to A.J. He makes a cut around the 50. He's being tried to be wrestled down around the 35, and he finally goes down. Looks like tugged on his jersey a little bit as he turned backwards. But a nice play, nice job as a little swing pass out to A.J. He's going to garner the Tigers another first down and move the chains.
That's a great play to get on tape right there. That's a play that, as you go along in the playoffs, hopefully, teams are going to have to defend. You see AJ going in motion or out here in the slot.
Yeah, he's in the slot now on the far sideline. Has some more towels and debris down there. Gibson behind Batterford. They're looking to throw. He's got plenty of time. Batterford's going to roll to his right. Still nobody open. He's going to turn on the burners and take a nice helmet-to-helmet shot around the 31-yard line as he's going to gain 3 there, but nice coverage on the back end of the Crimson Tide defense.
Yeah.
And just great pass protection as there was.
Yeah, great. I mean, it was a good play, and Batterford did a good job of not just throwing it, to be throwing it. He turned it into a positive play. Now, you got to understand the situation. You're up 21-0.
Yeah.
We need him to be playing. You'd like to see him slide and not take that shot right there or step out of bounds in that situation. But good job by Batterford of not, just throwing it up. And, of course, he's throwing into about a 25-mile-an-hour
that's right.
northwest wind right now, too.
Gain of 2 on the play. They're going to bring Tristan Osborne across formation. They're going to turn, hand this to Gibson. He's got a little running room. He's going to be upended at the 32-yard line. Gain of about 3 or 4 on the play. It's going to set up 3rd down and 4 for the Tigers. AJ's out of the game now. You've got, I believe that's Jaden Gibson, the receiver to the far side. Menzina is going to join him. And Aaron Jackson here on the near sideline. Gibson's your running back. As we approach 8 minutes to go here in the first half. We're going to bring Menzina in motion now. Batterford's got a little running room, and he's going to be close to the first down. A nice kind of tackle there by the Minden Crimson Tide. I didn't know. I think that might have been Thornton, number 8, that came up there and made that tackle. He's going to be about a yard shy of the first down. The Tigers are going to switch a few out, bring in Derek Harris, the blocking tight end. I say the blocking tight end. I don't want to typecast that.
Yeah, that's right.
He has caught a pass
here
this year. But the Tigers going big. Double tight end set with Gibson behind Batterford. Batterford's got it. He's going to turn and hand it to Gibson. He's going to have the first down. The first down brought to you by Sonic Drive-In on North 18th Street, but a nice job of following his block and getting the yardage needed to get a fresh set of downs.
Yeah, great job there getting the first down. And I was going to say the play before, they're in 4-down territory to go for it.
Yeah.
One, because you're going to have to kick into this wind right here.
That's right.
And I don't know that would be such a good idea. So they did a good job on 3rd down, making it 4th and short, and Gibson did a good job of getting north and south and getting the first down.
Now A.J. back in there at tailback for the Tigers. They're going to split him out wide. Now they go empty. A.J. looking for the throwback. They've got it to Aaron Jackson. He's going to be tackled at around the 18-yard line. Let's call it the 19-yard line. Gain about 4 on first down. It's going to be 2nd down and a long 6 for Neville.
Yeah, not a bad first down play, and I like the concept. That's plays that we're going to have to be, if we keep advancing in the playoffs, you're going to have to be creative and try to get some guys in space. When you face these, defenses, as you go in the playoffs, they're going to get better and better and faster and faster. So good execution right there on the screenplay.
Well, the Tigers come to the line. Turn, hand this to A.J. He's got running room. He's at the 5. He's going to be brought down at the 4. Nice job of following his block. I saw big Kane Day down there in the fray, and A.J. ran right behind him.
Yep.
And the Tigers have another sonic drive-in for first down, and it's going to be first and goal. They're going to spot this right at the 5-yard line.
Yeah, the hole that was there, I believe I could have run through it right now. I mean, that was impressive. The offensive line just washed it down, and like you said, Kane Day pulled in there, and A.J. shot out of there for a big gain.
All right, A.J. is going to be now placed to the right of Brett Batterford. Going to turn. Batterford's going to take it himself, and he's going to be in for the score. A 5-yard scamper from the Tiger QB adds 6 more to that point total, and the Tigers are well in control here.
Yeah. Just a quarterback run, just faked the zone, and Batterford pulled it, and it was a pretty easy touchdown.
Pretty easy touchdown. Yeah. It's 27-0 as we await the extra point. I'm trying to get that sneeze out right there. All right, 5:35 to go here. And Nabnett kicking into that north wind. Snaps back, kick is up. And it's good. 5:35 to go. Tigers lead the Tide 28-0. A 1-minute break. We'll be back on the other side. This is Tiger football on the network and Sunday 98.3.
Hey, Neville Tiger Nation. This season, if you find yourself feeling a little under the weather, visit Go Family Health on North 18th Street. They cover flu shots, sports physicals, sick visits, annual visits, or if nothing is wrong, they can do your regular checkup. Go Family Health has a happy staff, clean office, and they can take care of all your family's health care needs.
This is Tiffany Terra with Go Family Health. We love our Neville Tigers, and we want to thank all of Neville Nation for always supporting Go Family Health.
All right, we're back here in the Family Solutions broadcast booth. 5:35 to go in the Nela Dental second quarter. Tommaso Polverari puts his leg into this one, and it's held up into that wind, and it's going to come down. The ball is on the ground. The Tigers pick it up at the 20. That's a big man. That might be a big man touchdown, and it is. That's number 49, I believe, Jacoby Wilson. Is that right?
I believe so.
49, Jacoby Wilson. As the kick, it was a sophomore for the Tigers. The kick just held up in the wind.
Yeah, they may be saying that Minden
muffed it. You can't advance it.
Yeah.
But either way, what a play by the Tigers as the ball was fumbled. Let's see what's happening here.
First down.
First down. The Tigers are going to take over there on the 20, and they're going to argue this. I see what Coach Tannehill's saying. I mean, they're saying he never had possession.
Never had possession, yeah.
If he had possession and fumbled, you can advance it.
That's right.
But let's see here on the Parker Alexander replay. He never had possession.
No.
He never had possession. So that would be a muff, and you can't advance that one.
Yeah.
But a heck of a play. As you see Jacoby scoop and score right there. But they're going to take his points off the board, unfortunately. And the Tiger offense is back out on the field. They're going to say it at the 24. I think we had it more around the 20. But either way, it'll be on the 25. Now Gibson is going to spell A.J. A.J.'s night might be done.
Yeah.
As Batterford heads out to the huddle. After this play, we're going to check in with our sideline reporter, Jason Ewing. 5:28 to go. Tigers with a 28-0 lead, and they got the football deep inside Minden territory again. They're going to turn, hand this to Gibson, and he's going to be stopped in the backfield. Loss of 1. Back to the 26. And, Jason, you know what Robert said we need to get out to a quick start, and the Tigers definitely have.
The Tigers definitely have. I mean, they came out firing on all cylinders, and defense has been lights out yet again.
But speaking of firing on all cylinders, that's a pretty hot number you got on there. Tell us a little bit about that pullover.
It is, and anybody that wants one, Kathy Rasco is selling them to support the soccer team here. So go see Kathy Rasco, $50, and get you a good-looking jacket.
All right, good job. That's Batterford throwing. He's got Jackson at the 2. It's caught. Touchdown. 26-yard touchdown strike to Batterford, to Aaron Jackson, and the Tigers tack on 6 more.
Yeah, good job by Batterford sticking it on him, and great catch by Jackson there. Had the defender in his face, and, it's good to see Neville having success throwing the ball downfield. Right. Even in this in that win that we have.
Right. All right, here's an Abnett again with the extra point attempt. Here's the snap by Gerald, hold by Batterford. Kick is up, and it's good. 4:46 to go in the first half. The Tigers lead the Tide 35-0. We'll be back after this 1-minute break right here on the Neville Network in Sunny 98.3.
You told me one click.
You told me one call.
You told me you'll get it done,
I called.
but never got you.
Instead, I was handed off to someone else.
In fact, I never even met you.
Are you even for real?
Don't be misled. If you've been injured, you deserve to meet with the actual attorney you saw on TV.
At Parker Alexander, you'll meet with me.
Or me.
We'll fight to get the money you deserve.
Remember, there's never a fee unless we get money for you, and that's for real.
Being a strong team means accomplishing great things by working together. Being a Neville Tiger means striving for excellence in all things. Origin Bank and Neville High School share a long history of making a difference in our community. Together with the Food Bank of Northeast Louisiana, we're able to provide meals to children, families, and seniors facing hunger in Northeast Louisiana. Origin Bank and Neville Tiger football, always a winning combination. Origin Bank, member FDIC.
There's the kickoff from Paul Ferrari, and it's going to bounce almost into the end zone, and it bounces out at the 3. The Tide are going to take over at the 35, and, it is the playoffs. We've played Minden. We did expect the Tigers to control this game outside of some crazy scenarios, but
right.
And they definitely have taken care of business. Sometimes you'll see Tiger teams, especially in these first couple of rounds, get a little sloppy.
Yep.
But what we've seen is the Tigers being pretty crisp, especially on the offensive side of the football and the defensive side of the football. There's no points allowed right there, but they're trying some new things, which is what I like to see.
Yeah, they've really developed. You go back to the Ruston game, and of course, Ruston is a very good team, but they've really improved on both sides of the ball this year.
The handoff goes to Dalen Robinson. He's looking for some running room. He doesn't have any. Tigers are going to have him a couple of yards in the backfield. Loss of 2, going to be 2nd down and 12.
Yeah, I tell you what, the Neville defense does a really good job of is running to the football. Yeah. It's not like it's one person making the tackle.
Yeah, it's hard for us to call it.
Yeah,
because there's about 4 on every time.
It's hats running to the ball, and they swarm tackle, and that's due to Coach Collins. I mean, he's got tons of experience and has done a really good job of coaching up this defense.
All right, here's the 2nd down play here from Minden as they're trying to slow this thing down. We're approaching 4 minutes to go here in this first half. Cooper turns. He hands it to the first man. I believe that's Robinson. And you're talking about another host of Tigers as they get him down. He's going to get back to the original line of scrimmage. Gain of about 2 on there. It's going to set up 3rd down and 10 for the Crimson Tide. And this north wind here, it's probably blowing pretty good out off of Highway 80 at Potluck. So
Chris Briard is at his camp. He said, it's not windy here. It's dead calm.
It's coming.
Give it 5 minutes.
Yeah, that's right. So my guys at Potluck, I'll be out there right after this broadcast. So get that fire.
Get it going.
Get it going. Yeah. Get it going. Hopefully the firewood guy got out there today.
Could be an issue.
Here's the 3rd down and 10 play. Cooper's going to look to maybe throw, and he's not going to have anything. No gain on the play. The Tigers snuffed that out as
I don't know.
I think that was Rudy Dozier at the bottom of that pile. I see him getting up. It's going to be 4th down and 10 for the Tide, and I would expect them to punt this football away. They swap out a few players. And just as it stands thus far in the first half, Minden's just outmatched. Stay tuned. We have only a couple of minutes left to go here in the Nela Dental second quarter. Coming up at halftime, on the Go Family Health halftime report, we're going to have scores from around the playoff brackets, as well as we'll check in with the Neville Speech and Drama team for their Tiger Beat and Walt Sarter's Senior Spotlight with the Prez. The student body president, Walt Sarter, has a good interview with Kane Day here today. As you see, that punt wasn't returned, and it's going to be downed around the 37-yard line. If you're on the radio, we're there on 98.3. David Robinson and his crew will have their scoreboard show going at halftime. So on the radio, you'll have that. If you're watching here on the network, you'll have those interviews, and we'll get you the scores as well from the games of interest that we're following here in the Family Solutions broadcast booth tonight. So, Tigers out there. Is that Anzalone out there? I believe that is Brooks. Gibson is the back behind him. He's going to turn, hand it off to Derek. He's looking for some running room, trying to get outside. He's going to be brought down. Nice job there by number 5, Jacoby Snell. Loss on the play of about 3, and Gibson might have just been better served diving into the line, as the Tigers have swapped out a few guys on that offensive line.
Yeah, this is when it gets tough for us up here because they start running guys in, and it's hard to keep up with who's.
Yeah, Jaden Mays in at left tackle for the Tigers. Anzalone hands this one to Gibson, running off the right side. Nice gain across the 40 to, they're going to call it the 41-yard line. They've got those yards back plus about 4. It's going to set up 3rd down and 6 for Neville. And I'm looking down there. I didn't see anything from. I'm looking for Will. You do have Hurd still in there.
Hurd's
on
in
the right
there.
side.
Day is still in there, I believe.
You got a different right guard. That's 78 in there. That's Braden Blade. That's a freshman in there at right guard. Brooks going to throw it. He's got his man. That's Tristan Osborne. They've got a first down, brought to you by Sonic Drive-In, North 18th, across the 50 to the Minden 49. A nice job, a little stop route there from Osborne, and Anzalone put it between the 8 and the 0.
Yeah, they just went play action and stopped the linebacker's feet, and Anzalone did a great job of sticking that ball on him, and that was a huge 3rd down play. Great execution.
Here's Anzalone. Snap was low. He's going to dive into the line and gain a yard. So a good job of picking that up, making a little something into nothing. Check in. Our buddy Jody Dykus listening to us in Mamou. He said the cold front hadn't made it down there yet. He said hopefully done. So anyway, Tigers offensive line right here. What's that? We're going to timeout on the field. We're going to take one, too. We'll take a 30-second break. We'll come back on the other side. 36 seconds to go here in the first half. Neville leads Minden 35-0. Stay tuned.
Nicole, and I chose Nela Dental. I chose them because of the IV sedation that they offered. I'm so less anxious about having anything done now. You can have a lot of work done at one time. You don't have to worry about the pain or the numbing or the drilling or anything like that. It's been a blessing. They actually care about what they do, and they want you to be confident. I've been to like 2 or 3 different dentists. It's like, seriously, I really like Nela. Start smiling today.
As we're back to live action, handoff goes to Gibson. And he's going to be brought down for no gain. It's going to maybe lose a half a yard, make it 3rd down and a long 9 for the Tigers. That might be the last play of the first half. That clock's winding down. We're at the 14-second mark. We'll see if the Tigers are going to run one more play. I think they will. Turn. Nope. Anzalone's looking to throw. He's looking deep, throwing into that wind. It's going to be incomplete. That ball got hung up, but there's no time left on the clock. There is a flag as the Tigers have gone into the locker room. As we got to see, what do we have? A legal man downfield against the Tigers. And I think they're going to, I would say they're probably going to, they're going to do this. Let's see if we got Coach Jeff Tannehill, as that's the end of the first half. Let's go down to Jason Ewing for our halftime interview.
Coach, kind of like that north wind that blew through here, the Tigers came out hot and on fire.
Oh, yeah, I thought our guys played well. Of course, our defense has been outstanding, and then, offensively, I thought we were real good early in the first half.
Thank you, Coach.
All right, so there's your quick comments from Coach Tannehill as we get in here. The Tigers take a 35-0 lead into the locker room as we prepare you for the Go Family Health halftime show. And the Bengal Bells sitting down there ready to perform. We're going to bring you that. The band will have a lot more for you here in the Go Family Health halftime show. If you're listening to us on the radio, you can go ahead and take over with David Robinson and the crew for the scoreboard show, which you can hear right after our broadcast on Rock 106 after the Ouachita broadcast. So they'll take over on the radio. Go ahead and toss it to them. We're going to stick it right here on the network and bring you the halftime festivities from Bill Ruppel Stadium. But before those get kicking, I mean, Robert, just your thoughts on the first half. I mean, it's really
they did what they had to do. 35-0 at half. So great start. Obviously we saw the twos coming in. They're late in the second quarter. You got to expect that. Here in the second half. You want to keep the momentum going and try to finish this game with a victory.
Finish this game.
Move on to next week.
Move on to next week. All right. You see the world-famous Bengal Bells out here as we're going to let them take over here. We're in halftime at Bill Ruppel Stadium. Enjoy the Go Family Health halftime extravaganza. All right, I hope you enjoyed the Bengals as they perform for the home crowd here at Neville High School. Real quick, let's maybe toss it to the senior spotlight. Or let's get Tiger Beat. Let's go to Tiger Beat. Tiger Beat here from the Neville Speech and Drama Club. We'll be back with more halftime activities right after this.
Neville Tigers. I'm 4-star international best Desby and Madeline Hodge.
And I'm 4-star international best Desby and Brielle Mitchell.
And you're tuned into
Tiger Beat, sponsored by the Neville Varsity Speech Squad.
Brought to you every Friday night during halftime.
Trust us, it's going to be great.
I'm Park Ranger Madeline.
And I'm Park Ranger Brielle.
And welcome to
Forsyth Avenue. Tigers, with it now being playoffs, let's remember how respectful our Neville Tigers really are.
Though they're our opponents, true winners show respect.
And watch out for those rivals, Tigers.
Because they're on the prowl.
Last week's game against the Huntington Raiders was an easy win for our Tigers, leaving our record 8-1. The score from last week's game was 37-0. Our Tigers are hungry for some wild playoff games.
This week's spotlight goes to
Coach Tannehill is the head coach and also coaches the quarterbacks.
Coach Johnson coaches offensive line.
Coach Cochran coaches offensive line.
Coach Collins is the defensive coordinator and also is the linebackers coach.
Coach Wallace coaches defensive line.
Coach R. Wise coaches defensive back.
Coach Gregory coaches special teams and tight ends.
Coach Caesar coaches running backs.
Coach Birch coaches receivers and is the offensive coordinator.
Coach Chris Campbell coaches defensive backs.
Coach Leggett is a freshman coach.
Coach Dozier is a freshman head coach.
Coach Rutan is a freshman head coach.
Coach A. Wise is the director of football operations.
Coach Atkins is a freshman coach.
Coach Diaries is a freshman coach. That's all for tonight's show. This has been Tiger Beat,
sponsored by the Neville Varsity Speech Squad.
All right, welcome back. I hope you enjoyed this week's installment of Tiger Beat. The Speech and Drama Club just do a great job each and every week for us. Now you see the Tiger Band as they take the field. We're going to let them take over for their halftime performance, so enjoy. A great job by the Neville Tiger Band right there as they keep improving every week on their halftime performance. Now let's check in. Do we got the senior spotlight? I was looking for it earlier right there. Let's we're as we await the senior spotlight, you can maybe see there to the left, you'll see the Neville Junior High Tigers as they're going to come out and be introduced as they take the field right here. Let's see if we can. There they start coming on. So that's what's coming up next. But we're going to go to the senior spotlight with the Prez, episode 7. I guess that's what he's got the Roman numerals on it right now. So take it away, Walt.
Tiger fans, welcome to episode 7 of Senior Spotlight with the Prez. We hope you've enjoyed the first half of this football game. We have a great show for you tonight with offensive guard number 68, Kane Day. Kane, thanks for coming on the show tonight. So, what are this getting into the playoffs? What are your thoughts on the regular season?
I mean, our only loss being STM and losing in the last 10 seconds. I mean, I'm pretty happy with it.
Yeah.
Beat Western Road, beat Washington, beat Ruston.
District 2 5A champs, technically.
Something like.
But
to only lose to STM in the last 10 seconds, I'll take it. Going into the playoffs, we feel solid.
Feel solid, feel prepared, feel ready. So, getting into these playoffs, how do you stay focused on taking it one game at a time? You can't get too far ahead of yourself. So,
if you do, if you overlook Minden and they hit you in the mouth and you go home first round, I'd go virtual.
Yeah.
I do go back to school losing first round at Minden.
Yeah.
You can't do that.
Yeah, you can't. You got to stay focused one game at a time. So, it's your senior season. It's winter, go home. What has the atmosphere been like at practice this week?
Amped up.
Amped up.
If you've ever been a part of practice every day for a week, around like Tuesday or Wednesday, it's just walking along. But, we did solid all week.
That's good.
So we know it's playoffs.
All right. So we have 18 more quarters to win a state championship. What would lift in that trophy in New Orleans media?
Everything. To go to the semis past 3 years, that sucks.
Like you get so close and have
dude, we just want a trip to New Orleans. A chance to prove it.
A chance to prove it. It's all these Tigers are going to need. And so as an offensive lineman, do you have a favorite drill to perfect your craft? Like footwork or anything like that?
So we call it the Z drill.
Okay.
It's where you get in your stance and you post across, kick back, post across. It's a passing drill.
All right. So if we win tonight, who do you want to see in the next round of playoffs?
I want to kick the ever-loving snot out of Cancro.
Revenge.
We owe them a beating.
What is your favorite part about Neville? You've gone there for the past 4 years. What's your favorite part about Neville?
Probably the community. You go to a pep rally and you see people that graduated back in 2000 coming back. All the teachers are close to one another. The teacher and the student chemistry is there. The community that even people that graduated back in the 90s come back.
Yeah, right.
Old people come back.
It really is a family. What is your favorite memory so far in high school? It can be football related or in the classroom.
Probably beating Western. That was pretty sick.
That was pretty sick. I've asked that question to every person I've done this spotlight with, and every single person's answered beating West Monroe. That's a good one. So, what is your favorite pregame song? You're getting ready. You're about to go out in the tunnel. You're sitting in your locker. What's your favorite pregame song?
Probably White Teeth by Young Boy is my go-to.
A lot of guys on the team, big young boy guys. All right, final question. Who's your least favorite person to block?
Number 62 in Nietzsche Sledge. That dude sucks.
It's not fun. It can't be.
Oh my God. No, it's not.
Right. Yeah. All right, Kenny. Well, thanks for coming on the show.
Yeah, man. No problem.
Good luck tonight.
Thank you.
Tiger fans, thank you for tuning in. Tide fans, thanks for tuning in. We'll see you next week.
As you see all these Neville Junior High young men, there's a lot of them down there, 7th and 8th graders that they're introducing here at halftime. Hope you enjoyed that interview with Walt and Kane. We're about 4:27 from the second half kickoff. So we're going to take a 1-minute break. When we come back, we'll have more of the Go Family Health halftime report and check in on scores from around the area. Stay tuned.
Whether you're dining in or grabbing to go, at Nuke's, we love to share great food, to delight with new flavors, to celebrate every bite. Join us at Nuke's Eatery.
Cartown is your used car giants, and we're providing you with a giant inventory, ensuring we have the car you want. Shop online at usedcargiants.com and buy with one click. Cartown at the foot of the Louisville Bridge.
Hi, I'm Luke, and I'm smiling thanks to Neville Dental. I've never had to wait to get in the door. They're always ready to see me, always ready to take me in at the appointment. From the front office, the front desk, all the way back to the dentist. It was just a pleasant experience. They really keep you on time and help you get in and out the door. I didn't use my teeth as much when I was small before, but now that I've had braces, my Neville Dental, I feel a lot more confident about my smile. That's a pretty good feeling. Start smiling today.
All right, welcome back into the Go Family Health halftime report. As they're still introducing a lot of these junior high Tigers. There's a nice shot of a few of them right there. Is Trey, our sideline camera guy, man, he's just done a great job. That's a great addition to our broadcast, and good job that Coach Navarro and his staff that he's put together down there at Neville Junior High. Really enjoyed it. I've got a son in 8th grade who'll be up here at Neville next as a freshman. So they're definitely doing a good job preparing these young men for high school athletics there at the middle school level here in Monroe City Schools. So, do we have the scores updated? Will Anders has been working diligently here. But let's check in on a few scores from around the area. In Class 5A, North Shore 13, West Monroe 10. Covington, or actually Ruston leads Covington 17-3. Ouachita all over Sulphur. People were really saying that we're talking that Sulphur might come up here and give Ouachita some problems, and that's not the case. Not the case. In 4A, Karen Crow all over Bel Air. It looks like this holds. We'll be traveling to the Lafayette area, to the Crow Dome, the open-air Crow Dome. You got your first taste of broadcasting at the Crow Dome last year, so we'll definitely be bringing that to you next week if it all holds. Lakeshore all over Franklinton, 41-14. Cecilia leads Beauchene 42-0. Also, I think you said Carr was winning 28-15 over Breaux Bridge there in their first round game. In Class 3A, Sterlington all over. Go back to 3A. I didn't get there. There we go. All right. Sterlington 42-6 over Frederick Douglass. Lutcher and Carroll in a battle. Lutcher leads 17-14. Wassman leads Erath on the road 26-16. Union Parish all over Mansfield 38-0. All right, let's move into the next one. In Class 2A, General Trask all over Northeast 46-6. No score at Capitol and Mangum. Franklin leads Darbone Woods 8-0. Red River all over Rayville 48-6. In local stuff, St. Fred's is leading Opelousas Catholic 7-0. And Cedar Creek and OCS are knotted up at 7. So we've got a lot of scores. Good to see the Fred on the road down there at Opelousas Catholic winning. so far right here is you see a couple of the big guys there at Neville Junior High. And Robert, I watched a lot of these guys all year, and that 8th grade group is a good group. They've got some talented young men. Just some good athletes, skill. They got size.
Yeah, I'm looking at these guys on the end. That's some big guys.
Some
right
big
there.
meat.
Yeah,
that's right. You've got some big guys, but they've had a good job as they're getting announced over the PA right there. So, tell you what, we're going to take. We're still here in halftime. We're going to take another break, and when we come back, we will have the halftime kickoff. So stay tuned. We're going to take a 2-minute break. When we come back, like I said, kickoff here from Bill Ruppel Stadium right after this.
Let Tenori's own Louisville help you with your special gift needs, offering a wide variety of products to make any Tiger happy. Go visit Tenori's, located at 801 Louisville Avenue, or give them a call at 318-325-4100. That's Tenori's on Louisville.
Do you suffer from frequent back or neck pain? Were you in an accident and can't get rid of those constant aches? Maybe you're someone who deals with chronic migraines and tension headaches. It might be time to see how Martinez Chiropractic can help you. The goal of Martinez Chiropractic is to reduce or eliminate pain in just a few sessions using the latest in chiropractic technology. Don't suffer in pain another day. Call Martinez Chiropractic today at 318-654-4310 or see them in person, 1828 Tower Drive in Monroe.
Hey, my name is Tiffany and I chose Neville Dental for my implants. Dr. Costello did my dental implants and I couldn't be happier with them. I get scared and he immediately knows how to calm me. Everyone in there is just down to earth nice. They always have the right answer. They always take good care of you. I've had bad experiences with other dentists, but that wasn't the case with Neville Dental. I would definitely go with them. They're awesome. You would not regret the choice. Start smiling today.
CarTown is your used car giants, and we're providing you with a giant inventory, ensuring we have the car you want. Shop online at usedcargiants.com and buy with one click. CarTown at the foot of the Louisville Bridge.
All right, we're back. We're ready to start the third quarter. Tigers leading the Tide 35-0. And, we'll see what the Tigers come out with here in the second half. I got a feeling that we'll be back in, the twos and the JV guys, as you'll see probably here in a little bit. Here's the CarTown truck. Dino Taylor driving the girls, throwing the footballs here at halftime. But I don't know where Jason is giving us any reports. How is it down there? Is the wind still whipping? Jason, you with us?
Yeah, it's still whipping. Not quite as bad, but it's. I bet the temperature's dropped 20 degrees.
Yeah. Well, it has been a.
I was just talking to Mason, and Mason's a little chilly.
He's a little chilly. Okay. Well, They all didn't wear the tights. It was a little warm this afternoon.
It was. That's what he said. He said, I had a long sleeve shirt on and I took it off.
Yeah, well, hopefully he gets warmed up here in a minute, as the Tigers are going to receive the opening half kickoff, I believe.
I think we're going to see a lot of fresh faces.
I think you will. So now they break out. They're ready to kick this thing off here in the second half. We'll see. 35-0. I don't know. Will they run the clock in the playoffs? I'm looking at up here. Don't know. Yeah. We may see here. But deep to receive. That looks like Breland Robinson. Or is that 37 back there? That's 37. That's Jalen Nichols, the freshman. And I don't see the number. Is it 31?
31 maybe?
That's not Sutton Lewis.
No.
Ball falls off the tee.
81.
81. Okay, 81.
81 and 37.
That's Caleb Vaughan. You got two freshmen set to receive this for the Tigers. So a couple of talented young men there. This is number 12, Carter Barnett. Going to kick it, got the wind at his back. That's going to be Vaughan. He's got it around the 30. He's got room. He's out to the 40, to the 50, 45, 40. He's got the kicker to beat. He's beat him. He's down to the 15, 10, 5. Touchdown, Tigers.
Wow.
What a run.
Yeah,
the freshman,
impressive.
Caleb Vaughan, gets the return and about a 83-yard touchdown return. We got that replay. Let's see if we can't see the replay. No, it was actually 86.
Yes, 81.
That's 81.
Yeah,
Caleb
81.
Vaughan.
Hey, guys, the first person out to greet him was A.J. Allen.
Yeah. That is awesome. It breaks a tackle at the 15 there on the Parker Alexander replay. And a couple of late subs here as we get into the middle. Drew Jarrell set to kick it. We still need another guy. They weren't ready to score that fast.
No.
They weren't ready for that. Here's the point after is going to be by Jake Deal here. So, wow. A little excitement there. An 86-yard kickoff return by the freshman Vaughan. Deal's kick is up, and it's good. So with 11:45 to go in the third quarter, Tigers lead the Tide 42-0. We'll be right back after this 30-second break here on the Neville Tiger Network and Sunny 98.3.
Baton Rouge, Shreveport, New Orleans.
Attorneys from all over our state are flocking to our area to handle your injury case. I'm Chad Carter.
And I'm Kevin Alexander. We didn't come in from out of town to take your case.
If you've been injured, come see us at Parker Alexander. We live and work right here in Northeast Louisiana.
Remember, we don't get paid unless you get paid. So we're here to handle your case personally.
Welcome back, everybody, into the Family Solutions broadcast booth. And we barely got started here in the second half as the opening kickoff was returned 86 yards by the freshman Caleb Vaughan. And what a run. We were talking about it on the break. What a run it was.
Yeah, that was impressive. He did a great job. He kind of set it up. He sucked everybody in and bounced it outside, and it was nothing but green grass, and all he had to do was make the kicker miss, and he did a great job of that and took it to the house. That's got to be a good feeling being a freshman in a playoff game, running a kickoff back for a touchdown.
First score for that young man as a varsity Tiger. All right, here's Tommaso. Set to kick it away, and this is a squibber. Down, going to be picked up around the 10-yard line. That's Jackson has it, and he's going to be wrapped up by Henry Cagle and crew right around the 17-yard line, and that's where Minden will take over 1st and 10. And you see the Tiger defense going back out there, and this is at playoff time. It is kind of colder, and you want to get these guys a little bit more reps there on the defensive side as you really think about it. We were talking about the number of snaps played earlier here, and they were talking about St. Thomas More, and they ran like 83. The defense had 83 snaps.
Yeah, it was a lot.
And now here, on the flip side, we talked about Bastrop only having about 21 or 22, and here we're in the same deal. They want to get these defensive guys a few more reps here as Cooper turns and hands it off, and there's just been nowhere to run for Dylan Robinson. That time Fobbs White gets in there, and Kendall January's been all over the field tonight.
Yeah, they're flying around. The defensive line, linebackers, everybody. It's a different speed. They play at a different speed, and they've gotten better each week.
Mm-hmm.
And, like I was saying earlier, Ruston, Washita, they did a good job. We did what we had to do to win. St. Thomas More was kind of the game that woke us up, hopefully, and it's been lights out since then.
All right, loss of 2 on that play. 2nd down and 12 here for Minden, and they try to inside, and not much there as well. They might have got a yard. We'll give them a yard. 3rd down and 11 coming up for Minden as Isaiah Brown has become the the solid fifth defensive lineman for the Tigers. He goes and spells up and down that defensive line, and that young man, we talked to him a few weeks ago at Tiger Talk on Wednesday nights. And we'll have it again this Wednesday. Tigers hold on to this one. We'll be at Melvin's at 6:30 on Wednesday, and you come out and join us, and that's going to be a flag against the Tigers. They got him on the hard count.
Yeah, Minden's trying to use that hard count to slow that Tiger front down a little bit, and they caught him sleeping there and got a free 5 yards.
Well, it's going to step all 5 yards, and that's going to make it 3rd down and a long 6. Benjamin Burkett's been doing a good job up here. You getting this deal? He's actually, before I look down, he's already got it done. Got it done. And you thank him for helping out with the Parker Alexander replays as well. They're going to go with a wide receiver sweep, and that is he's going to lose his helmet. As I think that was, who was that? 23 out there fighting with him. I believe that was Nick Gibson. And his helmet comes off. That was Cameron Mitchell on the carry, and they're going to lose a couple of yards back to the 20. 4th and 8 now for the Crimson Tide with 9:35 to go in the 3rd quarter, and they're trailing 42-0. They're going to have to punt this football away.
Yeah, another big stop there for the Tiger defense. What can you say? They've done a great job, tonight.
Yeah, Elam sitting around the Minden 45-yard line to await this punt. And it's been the quarterback, Cooper, who's been punting the football. And now they're going to swap it out. They're going to bring Elam up and put Breland Robinson back there. They're going to punt this one away. And it's going to bounce and take a nice Minden roll across the Tiger 45. It'll be downed at the 43-yard line. So we'll see where the Tigers go after this, as they have a 42-0 lead here over the Crimson Tide.
I'm going to try to get the ball to 81.
Yeah. That's probably not a bad idea. Probably not a bad idea. They're definitely switching out some players. Going to see a lot of new faces here on the Tiger offense. And we will. Is that Anzalone, I believe, back at quarterback? Yes, it is. That's Gibson behind him. So, all new offensive line here for the Tigers. Will Jones in at tight end for Neville. Anzalone's going to throw it. He's looking for Ben Landry, one of the captains tonight, and he just missed him wide. And it's going to be incomplete and bring up 2nd down and 10.
Yeah, the timing on the hitch just didn't time up. Anzalone looked like he was ready to throw it a little before the receiver turned around. And,
yeah.
That's something that you got to just rep and on game time.
Yeah.
And when you get out here, it speeds up. Out at practice, you can hold the ball and put it on him, but out here it speeds up a little bit, and timing just was off just a hair.
All right, Anzalone calling for the football. Gibson sits behind him. They're going to turn, hand it to him. He's got a little running room out past the 45. He's going to be rustled down around the 47-yard line. Gain of 4 on the play. It'll be 3rd down and 6 for the Tigers.
Yeah, just ran the inside zone there to Gibson, and good hard fought 4 or 5 yards there on 2nd down to create a 3rd and 5, 3rd and 6 here.
Yeah. We'll see what they bring out here. Nice little push there by the young offensive line right there.
And that's what you want to see out of these young guys. You want to see them execute. Get 4 or 5 yards, have positive plays, don't have fumbles, don't have bad snaps. Got to communicate.
Turn and give this to Gibson. Tries to reverse his field, and he's not going to have much there. He's going to lose a yard back to the 46, and the Tigers are going to punt this football away.
Yeah, they tried to run the outside zone, outside stretch play, and Minden did a good job of forcing it back into the teeth of the Minden defense there and creating a punt here.
Clock running, 7:36 to go in the third quarter. The first punt here for the Tigers this evening. Chandler Pettis standing around his 32-yard line, waiting for the snap from Gerald. There's the snap. Punts it away, a nice one into the wind. And it's going to be muffed at the point of return. Let's see who has the football. And it's going to be a Minden Crimson Tide. That was number 8, fell on it for Minden. That's Isaiah Thornton. So they will retain possession, as we'll see this on the Parker Alexander replay here, that the punt just kind of, anytime you're punting into that wind,
it makes it tough.
It's just like almost playing outfield, as that's it's just going to die on you. You got to know your wind. That's right. As a baseball coach, I can't tell you how many times I've said that. And
difference in baseball, there's not 11 guys running down there to knock your
hit
head
you.
off.
That's correct. That's correct. That's correct. And you're running towards it there in that deal, and it's behind you. Okay, that's going to be the quarterback, Cooper. He's going to keep it himself, and he's going to be taken down behind the line of scrimmage. That might have been 98. Brody Watley here in at defensive end for the Tigers. That's a big young man, a big freshman, 6'2", 6'3", 215 already.
Good-looking kid.
As the Tigers have had a pretty big switch out in the defensive front. Here's a 2nd down and 11 play. They're going to try to run the reverse. Rudy Dozier's there as well, Nick Gibson. They sniffed it out. Nice job of staying home. The Tide's going to lose about 5 on the play. Say 4 on the play. It'll be 3rd down and 15 for Minden. You see that on the Parker Alexander replay there as just a good job of playing your zone out there.
Yeah, they all played their assignment and forced the ball back. I mean, even the twos are coached up, man. They do a good job. They're where they're supposed to be, and they tackle well.
All right, here's a 3rd down and 15 play. Cooper from the shotgun. He's looking to throw. It's behind his receiver. And that was number 35, Robert Graves, on the coverage. Couldn't quite get back there. A little miscommunication on that play. Pass intended for Jalen Williams, who had a little success there against the Tigers in that first meeting there in Minden, but not right there. And the Crimson Tide doesn't look like they're about to punt. They might do a quick punt here, as it's 4th down and 15 upcoming, and it is going to be a quick punt. They're just going to let this one roll, and it's going to be down at the Tiger 43-yard line. So Robert, once again, the Tigers get to play a lot of guys, and you can tell that it's paying off a little bit.
No doubt, and this is great reps for as we go deeper in the playoffs. The more guys that you can have play, the better, and it's all about building the trust and getting these guys reps to be able to trust them to go out there in big games. And, the only way to get game reps is to play in games, and they've had a big-time opportunity this year. I think this is the 5th game in a row that the twos have been able to play in the second half, and not just play late in the fourth quarter. We're talking about the whole second half.
Yeah, a lot of guys in the game right now for the Tigers. Snap comes up. Going to hand this off. I believe that's Breland Robinson. It is. He's going to gain about a yard on the play. Bring up 2nd down and 9 for the Tigers. And, Breland, we've seen him a lot at linebacker, but they say he's a pretty talented running back. They're trying to mold him into maybe one of those power guys for the Tigers.
Yeah, he's a good-looking athlete, playing both sides of the ball. Good, not a bad run there on 1st down. Just got to get his shoulder pads down and run through that first tackle.
Yeah, you see Bradley Hanlon in there, another talented sophomore for the Tigers. Single back, that's Gibson. They're going to turn, hand it to him. Got a little running room on the right side. Going to cross the 45 to the 46-yard line. Going to bring up third down, and let's call it 6 for the Tigers here. Clock running, 4:30 to go here in the third quarter. Tigers have the football on offense. They split. That's Landry to the far side, Hanlon to the near side. Derek Gibson, he's going to have the Sonic drive-in first down, and the Tigers cross the 50 to the Minden 44-yard line.
And
nice hole.
Yeah, that's where the zone play works. You stretch them, and the running back has to kind of find his way. And Gibson did a good job of stretching the defensive line and the linebackers and sticking his foot in the ground and getting north and south when the lane opened, and did a good job of getting the first down there on third down.
Now Dakota Mitchell is going to spell Gibson, and he'll be the tailback for the Tigers. Brooks Anzalone clapping his hands, getting his guys ready. Calls for the snap, hands it to Dakota Mitchell. He's got running room off a right tackle. He's going to be down to the 36-yard line. Nice gain on first down for the senior tailback. Gain of about 8. It's going to be second down and 2 for the Tigers.
Yeah, and this is what you want to see out of your, 2s and maybe even 3s. I mean, I believe there may be some freshmen in there. You want to see them moving the ball, having success, and building the confidence, because these are the guys that are going to be out here next year. This is the next crop, so it's good to see these guys getting good quality reps.
Yeah, you got Leo Ketchens in there as well. That's a sophomore, 59. Cameron Johnson, another sophomore. They're hustling to the line, trying to get this play off. I don't know if they're going to do it, and they're not. They jumped a little bit. Going to back them up 5 here as they were kind of late getting the play in.
Yeah.
And it's going to be, they call it procedure or delay a game. Either way, it's a 5-yard step off. It's going to be back to the 41-yard line, and it's going to make that second down and 7 for the Tigers. And look at number 52, Jaden Mays in there as well. He's a senior, getting some reps. Anzalone, this is a designed quarterback run. And he's not going to get much, maybe a yard on the play. And that's going to bring up third down now for the Tigers. Let's see. This clock's running. As we approach 2 minutes in this ball game. Who's else on that left guard? That's Andre Shaw, another senior there at guard. High snap. Gibson has it. He's going to be down immediately at the gain of 1 at the 40. And we'll see if they're going to punt this football away or go for it here. 4th down and about 6 here for the Tigers. They're going to look to go for it here, as trying to milk a little bit of clock. We'll just see what they do. We're approaching the almost a minute and a half to go in the third quarter, and the Tigers are leading this one 42-0. There's Anzalone calling for it. He might be trying to do a hard count, and I think the Tigers are going to take a timeout. And they do. All right, Tigers take a timeout. We'll take a 1-minute break. We'll be back right after these messages here on the network and Sunny 98.3.
CarTown is your used car giants, and we're providing you with a giant inventory, ensuring we have the car you want. Shop online at usedcargiants.com and buy with one click. CarTown at the foot of the Louisville Bridge.
Whether you're dining in or grabbing to go, at Nukes, we love to share great food. To delight with new flavors, to celebrate every bite. Join us at Nuke's Eatery.
Hi, I'm Luke, and I'm smiling thanks to Neville Dental. I've never had to wait to get in the door. They're always ready to see me, always ready to take me in at the appointment. From the front office, the front desk, all the way back to the dentist. It was just a pleasant experience. They really keep you on time and help you get in and out the door. I didn't use my teeth as much when I was small before, but now that I've had braces, my Neville Dental, I feel a lot more confident about my smile. That's a pretty good feeling. Start smiling today.
Welcome back. There's the punt by Pettis. Nice job in traffic by the return man, Thornton. He caught it and was tackled by his own man right around the 12-yard line, and that's where Minden will take over on downs. And I'm going to find my trusty iPad here, and Jay Traylor's been just
he does a good job
hacking away at these stats for us. I'm going to try to get in here and give you an idea of what's been going on here. That's not. There we go. As now we're going to have a timeout taken by Minden here. No, we're going to take a quick break. We're going to take a break, 1 minute break. We'll be right back here on the Neville Tiger Network and Sunday 98.3.
Do you suffer from frequent back or neck pain? Were you in an accident and can't get rid of those constant aches? Maybe you're someone who deals with chronic migraines and tension headaches. It might be time to see how Martinez Chiropractic can help you. The goal of Martinez Chiropractic is to reduce or eliminate pain in just a few sessions using the latest in chiropractic technology. Don't suffer in pain another day. Call Martinez Chiropractic today at 318-654-4310 or see them in person, 1828 Tower Drive in Monroe.
All right, welcome back. Quick timeout there by Minden. Here's the first down play. Cooper's going to hand it to 4. That's Robinson. A nice tough run from that young man. Gain of about 8 on the play. It'll be second down and 2 for the Tigers. And we started talking about these stats. Minden, up to that point, they added 8, but had 13 yards of total offense. They were 0 for 5 through there. None through the air, 13 on the ground. They had a few sacks that had brought them back. Tigers with 267 yards of total offense thus far, 204 coming on the ground. Here's the 2nd and 2 play. Cooper under center. They're going to turn, hand it to their fullback. He's going to have a first down and a little bit more as he gets it out to the 27-yard line. It's going to move the chains for Minden. It'll be 1st and 10. Right now, as it stands, Batterford 4 for 4 for 53 yards and a touchdown. AJ had 11 carries, 117 yards, and 3 touchdowns. So his average is going to come down a little bit after that. He's only averaging 10.6 a carry.
Yeah, and that's only in the first half.
All right, we've gone through 3 quarters. Tigers lead the Tide 42-0. This will be a 1-minute break. We'll be back on the other side with more Tiger football. Stay tuned.
Being a strong team means accomplishing great things by working together. Being a Neville Tiger means striving for excellence in all things. Origin Bank and Neville High School share a long history of making a difference in our community. Together with the Food Bank of Northeast Louisiana, we're able to provide meals to children, families, and seniors facing hunger in Northeast Louisiana. Origin Bank and Neville Tiger football, always a winning combination. Origin Bank, member FDIC. Call David's Mobile Detail and Power Wash for all your detailing and power washing needs and soft washing capabilities too. They detail cars, trucks, ATVs, UTVs, boats, and even planes. They offer commercial and residential hot water power washing on nearly all surfaces including concrete, wood, and stucco. Give them a call 547-3233 or visit them online at davidsmobiledetail.com or stop by 2501 Washington Street in Monroe. David's Mobile Detail and Wash, proud supporter of Neville Tiger football.
Welcome back to the Family Solutions broadcast booth. As you see the Tiger Spirit groups and the student section still in it here as the Tigers way ahead of Minden 42-0. Going to hand this ball to Robinson, and the young Tigers have got him bottled up around the 32-yard line. Gain of about 5 there on first down for the Tide, and you mentioned it.
Yeah.
You know, Coach Collins doesn't stop coaching, even though these young guys are in here.
Yeah, Minden had a couple of positive plays there on offense, and when that timeout occurred, defense came over there, and Coach Collins, he was right in the middle of them, coaching these guys up, and that's what you love to see. You know, you love to see Coach Collins' passion, and it starts with him. That's why this defense has done such a great job this year.
Now you got a sophomore, Jaden Webb, on one end. Brandon Baker, another one.
Ball's out.
The ball's out on the ground. Let's see that the Tigers have it. They do. Yeah. Who comes up with it? Brody Watley, the freshman, as he's at the end of the pile. Let's see if we can't have that replay and see how that ball came out here. And, it's just a quick never really had the snap. Here it is. There's the handoff. And I think that was Watley that actually got his hand in there and popped the ball out, and he's the one that recovered the fumble. So a nice play from the freshman, and the Tiger offense has great field position here as the ball is placed at the Minden 35-yard line. 11:10 to go in this football game. You see Tommaso, I'm watching him. He's getting on the exercise bike. He's just
trying to
chilling.
warm up. Yeah.
Okay, here's Anzalone. He's got the football. They're going to hand this off to, was that 33?
33, yep.
Yeah, Frank Mansfield. Nice job. There's Tommaso on the bike. Living his best life, man. You got to love a kicker.
Yeah.
And, all right, there's a gain of 6 on first down. Leaves it 2nd down and 4 for these Tigers, and this unit definitely wanting to do their job, try and score here. Anzalone trying to milk the clock a little bit. He does. They're going to pitch it again, or actually hand it to Mansfield. He's going to be across the 25 to the 24. That's going to be a sonic drive-in first down. Nice job there off the left side, following his tight ends. I believe that's Will Jones and Mason Shelby. Yep. He gets a first down for the Tigers, and now he's going to get a break, and I believe that's Jonathan Green going to take his turn in the backfield for the Tigers.
That was the stretch play again. We've seen it a few times tonight, and it's designed to the running back is supposed to stretch the play to the sideline and stick his foot in the ground, and Mansfield did a great job of finding the seam and getting the first down.
We got right there, Jonathan Green. It got blown up. Defensive end, or that's 8, I believe, that got in there. That was Isaiah Thornton. Made the tackle. Loss of about 7 on the play. So the ball's now at the 31-yard line, about in the middle of the field, as far as from side to side goes. We're under 9 minutes to play. Tigers with a 42-0 lead over the Crimson Tide. They're going to hand this again to Green. He's dancing around, trying to make a move. Can't get past a couple of Crimson Tide players. That's Cameron Mitchell on the stop. He's out to the 30, gain of 1. It's going to be 3rd down and 15 for Neville.
Yeah, this is where it gets, if you're Coach Birch, you're 3rd and 15 with the 2s.
Yeah, do you let him throw it? Why not?
Yeah, maybe so.
Who knows? But the clock is ticking. Here is, I think that's Mansfield back in there behind Anzalone. They're going to give it to him, and that's going to be brought down for no gain at the 35-yard line. We'll see what Coach Tannehill decides to do. They're going to put Tommaso in. He's got the wind at his back. They're going to swap out players. And ball's at the 30. This is going to be a 47-yard attempt for the Italian.
I like it. It's when you can find out, what kind of leg you got, what's your range.
Yeah. All right. Clock's running. 7:21. This is a 47-yard attempt. Ball's on the far hash. Well, there's the kick. The snap was bobbled, and Tommaso, kind of the timing, missed it up. He's going to be short. So the ball will go back over to Minden. And, Tom hit one last week.
Hey, I tell you, he hit that good.
He hit that one good, even though after having taken a stutter step.
Yeah, that was like a one-step kick right there, and
or a 47-yarder, and he was just a few yards short. But that's what I was talking with Coach Tannehill earlier. He said one of the things he has been working on him is getting that timing. He just really didn't get the timing on the snap and everything else. That's a big thing for a kicker and for somebody that has never done it before.
Yeah. And he's a soccer guy. He's used to kicking the ball
free
on his terms.
There we go. Cooper's going to hand it to Robinson. Nice job inside. I believe that was Rudy that got it, that brought down Robinson. Gain of about 2 on the play. It's going to be 2nd down and 8 for the Crimson Tide. Ruston leads Covington 38-10. Union all over Mansfield 60-8. That throw from Cooper was high. It was intended for Jalen Williams again, and Jalen no catches, I believe, here on the night. OCS leads Cedar Creek. The CC got me. I thought they were playing Claiborne Christian. Cedar Creek 14-7. So Opelousas Catholic had come back. Hadn't got they're leading St. Fred's 8-7. Like to get an update on that one if we can. All right, here's the 3rd down and 7 play for Minden. They go with the sweep, giving chase or the Tigers, and that's a nice hit there at the end from number 36 for the Tigers.
36 and 49.
That's Cam Riley came through there. 49 was Jacoby Wilson and really hit Cam Mitchell pretty hard there at the 28-yard line. It's going to be 4th down and 2 for Minden. We're under 6 minutes to go here in this football game.
That's a sophomore and a freshman, out there, making that type of play. That's it's pretty impressive out here in a varsity playoff game. Reacting and coming up and making a hit like that on a good running back.
Cooper going under center. He's giving it to Robinson, and he's got the 1st down, and he's finally going to be stopped around the 37-yard line. That'll be a 1st down for Minden. Henry Cagle in on the back end of that one. But clock is running here as they move the chains. You got these freshmen. I'm sure these seniors and the starting defense has put some pressure on these guys. It's like, we've got this 0 streak going.
Yeah.
Keep it going. And they're fighting like there is. Don't think they're not.
It's a pride thing. This is what you got to play for in a game like this. It's 42-0. You got to have a reason to be out there, and no doubt these guys do.
Cooper looking to throw. He's going to be chased, and he evades a couple of Tigers giving chase, and that throw is going to be low and incomplete, but the Tigers definitely putting the pressure on Andrew Cooper right there. Let's see who that was. That was 93 and 91 for the Tigers. Fred Clark's a freshman, 91 and 93, sophomore Brandon Baker. So good job fighting through their blocks and forcing an errant pass there from Cooper. It's going to be 2nd down and 10 for the Crimson Tide.
Yeah, they're showing, defensively good things to come for the future, based off tonight and seeing all these guys play and playing hard.
Cooper's going to bring number 8. That's Thornton across on the sweep, and he's going to be hit hard around the 41-yard line. I think that might have been Henry coming through and laying a shoulder on him. Yep. Nice gain, though, of about 5, actually 4. Be 3rd down and 6 for Minden here. Clock's running. We're close to 4 minutes to go here in this football game. Tigers have been in control since the opening snap. Cooper in the shotgun. Turns, hands it to Robinson, and he's got a first down. And we just have a final. St. Fred's wins over Opelousas Catholic 14-8.
Nice.
So congratulations to the Warriors. And Sterlington, the winner tonight, big, 56-12 over Frederick Douglass. So the nose of the football is sitting on the 50-yard line. Minden trying to put together a drive. The young Tigers are trying to keep them off the scoreboard. They're going to bring, that's 14 across, and they've got him bottled up around the 46-yard line. That's Cameron Mitchell again, rather. Yep. Gain of 4. It'll be 2nd down and 6.
I tell you, they're trying to run the speed sweep there and get out on the edge, and even these freshmen and sophomores that are out there for the Neville defense are doing a good job of matching the speed that Minden has.
Yeah, flying to the football.
Yeah, man. I mean, that was a positive play for Minden, but again, we've got freshmen and sophomores out there competing. It's good to see.
See Jalen Smith in there at linebacker. Another little forward toss. That's to 17, Zedekiah Harris. And they're going to lose a yard on that one, as a couple of those sophomores, you saw 93 in on that stop. That's Brandon Baker, as well as Nick Gibson. Gibson's still in there getting reps from that corner position. Here's a 3rd down and 7 play for Minden. Cooper from the shotgun. He's going to hand it to Robinson again. He's tripped up. I think he got tripped up by his own man. One of the Tigers was there. I believe that was Jaden Webb was there to finish him off. That's going to be no gain for Minden. It'll be 4th and 6 from the Tiger 46.
Yeah, if we hold them here, it's going to be ball game.
We're under 2 minutes to go.
Yeah, offense will be able to come out and take a knee. So big play here for the Tiger defense. Try to get a stop here on 4th down.
Yeah, stay tuned for the Martinez Chiropractic post-game report. We'll talk with Neville head football coach Jeff Tannehill right after the conclusion of this game. Here's Cooper looking to throw. He's going to launch this up to nobody. It's going to be out of bounds. And the clock will stop with 1:19 to go as another final for you. Union Parish beats Mansfield 60-16. So that 4th down play is no good. The Tigers will take over and can really kneel this one out. And they're going to slide right to what looks like to take on the Karen Crow Bears once again in the 4A playoffs. And, folks, we will have that for you here on the Neville Tiger Network next Friday night from Karen Crow. But we would like to see a big Tiger crowd down in the open-air Crow Dome.
We've got a little revenge to get. Last year went down there and in the semis and lost to a very good Karen Crow football team. Obviously, they went on to beat Carr in the finals.
in the finals right there. And it was a surprising win to many. Maybe not. I wasn't that surprised because that's the type of offense that can give Carr fits. I mean, they were really good at that veer, that wing tee type of offense, and they had some big guys going. I know they've had a few injuries, but hadn't really affected them much against Bel Airs. They are rolling 50-12 there on the road. So, folks, if you're listening are watching, we will be at Karen Crow next Friday night. We will have Tiger Talk Wednesday night at Melvin's at 6:30. We will also be bringing you the home opener for the boys soccer on Monday as well. That starts at 5:30 on Monday right here at Bill Ruppel Stadium. And I know Robert's looking forward to doing the play-by-play for soccer. He's been practicing all summer.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's gonna be good.
Yep.
The play-by-play for soccer.
Yeah, no, that's gonna be great. I took my headsets off.
Yeah, you didn't know what I was saying.
All I heard was soccer.
Hey, that's my job.
I'm kidding. You'll listen to. Ooh, and a nice hit there by 37 as he gets. That's Jalen Nichols, the freshman. He's going to be knocked out of bounds at around the 50 or the 40. Let's see, 47-yard line, 48-yard line of Minden. So a nice run there by Nichols, and the quarterback now.
It's Fuller in there.
It's Fuller in there, number 12. But Jason Ewing, our sideline reporter, is the soccer guru at the Neville Tiger Network.
Yep.
West Monroe just regained the lead, or took the lead, I believe, for the first time. 20 seconds to go, clock running. This might be one more snap here for the Tigers if they're going to let them do it, and I think that's going to be it. We're going to have one more play, and then I think Coach Tannehill was telling him not. So that's going to be the ball game.
Oh,
he snapped it. Fuller is kind of running around. I don't think Coach Tannehill wanted him to do that, but either way, that's going to be the last play of the football game. Tigers win, 42-0 over the Crimson Tide, and for the second straight year, Minden's season ends at Bill Ruppel Stadium.
Yeah, great win for the Tigers, and looking forward to next week, going down to Karen Crow and hopefully getting revenge and from last year and advancing in the playoffs, and hopefully be back here, in the quarters.
Stay tuned to the Neville Tiger Network for any updates and things. I'm sure we will have a lot for you coming up for the next Friday night's contest in the second round of the playoffs with the Karen Crow Bears. We're awaiting our post-game interview with Coach Tannehill and Jason Ewing. As we do that, I think he does have him down there right around the 42-yard line. Let's go down to Coach Tannehill and Jason Ewing.
Coach, good team win tonight. A lot of young faces got to play a lot of meaningful minutes in a playoff atmosphere. It's the future looks good, but also this team right here is pretty good.
Well, I thought our guys played extremely good, in the first half, and in the second half, our young guys got a lot of minutes in there, and that's always important for next year. And anytime they get extra plays in that they usually wouldn't get, man, it's just a plus. It's just a great all-around team win tonight.
Karen Crow all over, winning 52-10. Looks like we'll be going to Lafayette next week and for a rematch of last year's semifinal game.
Oh yeah, that's a very good football team. We've seen them play, and they're very well coached. They do a great job down there running split back veer, and we thought we'd have a chance to go down there and play, and looks like we'll be heading back down there this next week.
All right, Coach, congratulations.
Thank you.
All right, thanks, Jason and Coach Tannehill. Final stats here in the Martinez Chiropractic post-game report. Neville with 275 yards of total offense. Minden with only 69. 63 of those 275 came through the air for the Tigers. They were 5 for 7 through the air with a touchdown, no interceptions. Minden had 0 yards passing. They were 0 for 8 through the air. Tigers with 212 yards on the ground. They were led by A.J. Allen with 11 carries, 117 yards. Batterford carried it 5 times for 42 with the touchdown. A.J. Allen had 3 touchdowns as well. Batterford was 4 for 4 for 53 yards with the touchdown. That touchdown coming to Aaron Jackson, who was the leading receiver. 3 receptions for 37 yards and that touchdown. And, Robert, just a complete win for the Tigers. 17 first downs to just 4 for Minden, and they got those 4 first downs after the starters had come out.
Yeah, they did a great job offensively coming out, starting fast, and obviously the defense showed up again tonight for their 6th straight shutout, I believe, and did a great job. And it just, you got to have the mentality in the playoffs, just on to the next one. You take it week by week, and a victory advances you. If you come up short, you're out. So it's you got to play each week, and I got to prepare for Karen Crow. They're a good team, good offense. We saw that last year. They controlled the ball against us last year and pretty much dominated us. So got to go down there and play with an edge and hopefully get a victory.
All right. 42-0, your final score here from Bill Ruppel Stadium. We're glad to bring this to you on the Neville Tiger Network and Sunny 98.3. Thanks to Ashley back there in the radio booth for helping us out over there. For our crew here on the Neville Tiger Network, Jason Ewing, Robert Lane, Will Anders, Jake Traylor, Brian Birch, Garrett Davis, Benjamin Burkett, Trey on the sidelines. We really appreciate y'all tuning us in. We'll be back Monday for soccer right here on the Neville Tiger Network. Wednesday for the Tiger Talk with Coach Tannehill from Melvin's at 6:30, and we'll bring the second-round playoff game versus the Karen Crow Bears next Friday night from Lafayette. So stay tuned to all of our social media and to follow any updates that may come between now and then. Thanks, everybody, for watching, and good night.